There's 4 of us now. Look at us. Well, 3.5 in the making.
Oh.
So she's like halfway. I'm so proud of you, Big Dog T.
3.5 men.
3.5. That's crazy.
Literally.
The fact that I'm a half is crazy.
Yeah, because you're the man part now, and then once you're done, you'll be the whoa.
What?
Whoa, man.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Had to catch it.
Wait, I'm
Got it.
that shit said,
Yeah, for real. She was at the baseball game when it was really windy. The cap said, whoop. It's all good. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Briefcast, because we are going to keep it swift like Taylor today, okay? That's how I'm thinking it today. That's how I'm feeling today. This is what I'm going to do. We're going to go through all these topics very precisely, very constructively, and in a manner that will get us out of here within the span of 90 to 95 minutes guarantee. If we go over, okay, we love you. All right?
Always.
There's no consequences.
very demure.
Quick side note before we
apologize.
dab into it. Did y'all see, because you mentioned Taylor Swift, did you see that she became the richest female singer?
I am not surprised, but
Richest
no, I didn't
female
see it.
singer.
I saw
Like-
it coming.
I don't
didn't see
dabble
it.
in Taylor Swift research. So
It popped up on my Instagram. You know what I
Didn't
mean?
they compare her, like, she surpassed, like, somebody else or something like that? I forgot who they compared her to, though.
I didn't dabble into the research.
All right, ladies
that's
and gentlemen, we are already getting sidetracked here. So
cut it out.
we're going to
Quick
keep
side
it straight.
note.
Yeah, we're gonna,
Flowers to Taylor, though.
shout out to Swift Notes. See, now I can't even say bars. It might fucking cause a little
Chain reaction.
Sorry, I fuck with you though. But we miss you, Rahh.
Happy to be back.
Nah, seriously though, this is episode 85. We're here to have some fun. All right, it's your boy.
Cut it
We
back.
gotta run that back. What the hell just happened? I
So
just spit all over.
2, 1,
And-
action.
Welcome to the Jungle Squad Cast, episode 85. It's your boy Ape Loso here with my brothers from diverse mothers and a big sister from a different mister. What's goody? What's goody?
You did. You did.
What's
You
corny
did.
no lacking?
You did.
You feel me? Ape
what I'm saying?
Loso in the building. We got Big Dog T in the building. What's goody? What's goody?
What up, what up?
Mr. Rob Banks, aka Preacher Banks, is
Know what I'm
back.
saying? Preach.
Preach, that's hard. You gotta switch it up now because of
Know what
Glorilla.
I'm saying? Yeah. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just saying. We heard it here first. We heard it here first.
Party next
Yo.
door. Didn't Party Next Door do that first?
Come on, man. Let me shine.
nigga,
Damn, my shit couldn't even last 10 seconds.
Damn.
Well, you heard it here second, I guess.
Can't
Yo.
have nothing.
Yeah, shit, right?
I know, bro. This is Ron Rad, aka the Love Couch. What's goody? What's goody?
What's good, bro?
Oh, actually, I actually put it in parentheses.
The
The
icebreaker?
Cuff Couch.
The cuff couch.
The Cuff Couch. I love you guys. You guys are our inspiration to love. And how's everybody doing? How's everything? How's life? Welcome to episode 85. We here. We rocking and rolling.
Rocking and rolling.
I sound old. Sorry.
Man,
Anybody want to
Chillin'.
go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go first, man. I'm back, but
Welcome.
we're coming back from another rough week. You know what I mean? But
Want to talk about it briefly?
yeah, not too much. Just a lot of family, personal stuff. Just been a rocky week, but everything's well. You feel me? But we back. We back.
I just want to let you know, bro. I'm one of those guys, like, you can come to if you're feeling angry, want to talk about it, or if you need to come here to read a book and calm down from all your past issues. And
Yeah,
just,
woosah.
yeah, bro. I know I sound funny, but dead ass.
Nah, I feel you.
Seriously.
I appreciate that, gang. I feel the genuineness.
Yeah, bro. Have some food. We can chill. I'm not really good at 2K, but
You can whoop his ass in 2K.
this
for a
Friday
little.
I am gonna get the PS5 again, so I could play Sparking Zero. I'm probably gonna get 2K too. So if you want to come through,
Oh, where I got P5 too, bro. So, man.
you got the P5.
Yeah,
said
How
finally
much you got it for?
I think 500.
See, I sold mine for $450, and you had all the controllers and games.
I bought mine for like $430.
My boy. How were you, man? That's a good transition.
I'm doing good, bro. I had a good weekend. It was pretty chill. I think coming into the Monday, I didn't feel as like groggy, I guess, and I've been like coming to like an understanding. I'm like, I know I have a lot of things in the week to do, so I think better than just waiting for it to pass, to just accept it and dive into the week. You feel me?
So you're like prep for the week. You're ready to just tackle any type of challenge on that has for you for this week.
As prepped as I can be.
5 P's, man. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You got this. I believe.
Jesus
in you.
leads the way.
And shout out to you for making some banging ass pasta last night, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not the only one in this house who can chef it up. Yeah, Rad, when he wants to clock in every 4 to 8 months, he will. Okay, within that span, it's like you know that cable guy. Like when you try to schedule to get new cable, and they give you like from like 11 to like 5, like that's Rad, but within like months instead of like hours. It's like from 11 months to like 5 years.
I don't like to step
Rad
on toes, bro. I'm gonna let you cook, do your thing.
I cook for survival, not to flex. You cook to flex.
I don't cook to flex. I do not cook to flex. I cook to feed myself.
I cook, nigga. If it was up to me, bro, I'd dead ass eat rice and chicken.
Cooking to flex. This isn't Master Chef, bro.
Like he said, I don't want you to get rusty, bro.
Yeah, like I literally cook special on some shit. Like when it's like a holiday or like somebody's birthday, or if I'm like going to somebody's house and they need me to bring something, like those are the times I'm really like. But bro, for me, bro, I can eat rice and chickens in that different variations every day. Like you feel me? I'm good.
So I'm saying though, for me, I'm like beef, tomato sauce, and pasta shells don't sound like flexing on the while chefing it up.
Nah,
I did just common essentials. And
bro, I feel like anything is good and real, like, or just sounds good or tastes good at the moment when you need some food in your system. So I was really hungry. He knew I cook on Sundays, but he was like, yo, nigga, I don't care about what you're doing right now. I want to cook. My girl's here. You don't have a girl, so...
Yo.
Let me flex real quick.
Yeah, let me...
It wasn't to flex.
And I was like, all right, bro.
We had got food
I
prior.
completely understand, bro. Don't worry, bro. Do what you got to do for your lady. It's all good.
This is for myself. We went out and got food earlier.
I was hungry as well.
I'm trying to get a cheap meal for dinner.
Listen, man, it's all
That's
good, man.
the go-to. That's college delight.
So he flexed for him and his girlfriend, and he was like, yo, here's the crumbs. Here's the leftovers.
We gave you a healthy
We just happen to have enough left over.
We just, you know.
There's a lot going on.
So that was my story of how everything went down. Nah, but seriously, it was really good though. That was,
I don't know.
it was really good.
I don't know.
I swear to God,
Nigga, like I'm never
you don't
cooking
understand.
again.
I went in, and before I even sat down, I feel like it was already done. Like, and then I don't know why I was still hungry. I only ate like in the morning time, and then he came like at like 9 o'clock. I was like, good shit, bro. I had heartburn. I'm like stomach growling. I'm like, damn, I need something to eat, bro. That was good.
I just want to cook and it not be a headline. Like,
It has to be cooked. If you don't want it to be a headline, do it every day.
no.
Like, then it's like not news.
Just
you feel
enjoy
me?
it when it's here. And
So if you do it every now and then, yes, it has to be a headline. It has to be an
Enjoy it while
announcement.
it's
Like,
here.
notice how like I feel like the last time he cooked was the last time I announced it on the podcast. Like, see what episode that was, guys, because that was the last time that guy touched the stove,
Nah, I cooked
everything.
recently.
But it's all good, bro. Big Dog T, talk to me, because I'm gonna get on your ass too.
That's okay, I guess. I've been doing.
I just looked at the camera. Yo, say that. That was crazy.
All right, y'all for real though, because
Straight face.
all right. I've been going through like a lot of self-reflection, and it's like bittersweet. So this like I want to say the past couple weeks just been rocky. It's bittersweet, like I said. It's like up and down.
It's like really big changes or like small changes.
I want to say big changes because it's within myself. So
Yo, listen, man. That journey of self-reflection, it's not a journey that's on the express line or the express train. This is some local stop shit. Stop making me laugh. I was being serious. Sometimes you gotta take it one stop at a time. All right. So don't skip any any steps. Don't skip that.
I don't want to rush the process.
You
Yeah.
feel me? Don't do none of that. Get your Metro card, put your money in, do the swipe, dodge the popo the right way, take those steps, make it to 241st Street. All right.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Thank
And
you.
same thing for Rahh. Rad already live here, but same thing for Rahh. You're more than welcome to come and consult with me, or console and just speak with me. If there's anything you need to talk about, you don't even have to get into details. You can just come here and not talk about anything, and we can just have a blast. Maybe you don't play 2K. We can do some
I'll
other
learn
shit.
today. Shoot.
Mario Party. Yeah, Mario Party will
Throwing
have his
alleys
lip.
off the
2K,
backboard.
I'm ass too. So like, I get it. I got fighting games.
I just press mad buttons
Oh,
at the
yeah, I
same
don't have
time and
any
hope for the best.
I don't have any games. I sold both them bitches. This shit was crazy. All right, so Ape Loso, how are you, man? Oh man, where do I begin?
How are you, bro?
How are you, bro?
Honestly, man,
¿Cómo estás?
I think I'm learning how to like take a pause and truly value where I'm at, and just like kind of like appreciate everything that's going on now, because I think my life has been shit for like quite some time, and I don't even mean that like sugarcoating. It means quite literal shit. Like, but I put on that happy face, man. I put on that smile face, and sometimes I guess people can tell whether I'm not okay. I guess I take it out on like strangers online. That's like one of my little what do you call it? Outlets, I guess.
Yeah.
So like, fuck you to a random stranger. Sometimes they'll get
internet
back. Yeah, I'm definitely one of those. I gotta get like a fake account so I could really get into my bag, because I'll do that.
Bro,
Yo.
you now become an internet troll.
Yeah, I'll do that on my podcast. I'll do that
Don't
on
be that guy.
Yeah, I'll do
Yeah,
that
don't
on,
be
on
that
my
guy,
personal
for real.
page, and everybody's like, "Oh shit, this is Ape." Now I gotta do the those guys who has the like the cartoon picture as the Avi and shit like that. Like, I think personally that's where I want to go with it. It's the I don't hurt nobody. You feel me? Maybe somebody's feelings, but not physically.
Cyberbullying.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's cyberbullying.
Man, that's a good outlet to let some rage out. It's like a virtual punching bag.
You need a journal.
Yeah, journal.
I mean, I have music I write and stuff like that, but I think,
Or write a book about your anger or something.
damn, does it really come off that I have anger?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm gonna work on that. I've been trying.
bro, so just said cyberbullying.
Definitely vouch
So
for
like, I have anger
cyberbullying.
issues because I'm a cyberbully.
No, it's just like
I just be like, fuck you, like, you're a piece of shit. This is the dumbest idea ever. Why are you even alive? Like stuff like that.
it's just like
So
casual.
you're what is it? You're very excelled in Twitter fingers. That if we put it like
I have
that.
no trigger fingers. They're all AK-40 Twitters. You feel me?
That's fighting. That's fighting.
AK-42.
You feel me? Like, my shits is locked and loaded, ready to go. You feel me? I already saw the paragraphs and body works and pause like that.
Lastly.
No homo. Yeah, and lastly, that's what I meant to say. 9 body works. That shit was
Furthermore,
crazy.
Furthermore,
Yeah.
comma,
henceforth,
I be going in.
henceforth,
Is wild. That's like too like
free.
traditional. But overall, seriously, I'm doing well. I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling really appreciated. I think it's because I'm hearing a lot of different stories, other people going through a lot of shit, and then it kind of makes me realize that when I'm in my little box and wormhole, I can feel like really, really like shit. Put like I said earlier, like really down on myself, and just even though I'm working and doing a lot, but then I hear other people's problems, like, oh, I'm sorry about your problems, but in my head, I'm like, wow, you made me realize I'm not doing that bad. So thank God for that. I'm gonna try to keep it like that. Just checking in on family. School's good. Work is getting interesting. I gotta learn how, like, here I'm like, Ape music. I'm Ape Loso, and over there, I'm my title over there. You feel me? So like, I gotta make sure like those things stay all separately, and I think at a certain point, it's probably not, because I'm gonna end up being the best teacher. Oops, I'm gonna blame that. Well, y'all already know. I'm gonna end up being the best artist, the best podcaster, and then everything gonna come out together. So like, look forward to a little bit more of a structured cast. Okay.
Yeah.
Just to
I gotta remember I have kids watching.
yeah, and it's not even the kids too. It's also my family members. They are watching me. They watch me every week. It's kind of crazy. So like, I'm pretty sure that's why they don't talk to me. They're probably like, I don't have to. He's here every week.
So we keep up with you
Yeah,
as
we
it
know
is.
he's okay. Like he
Brief
drops every
update of
day.
his knowledge.
Like, we
for-
give reviews. Is that enough?
Yeah, like if my mom don't like hear from me for a couple of days, my sister will like my posts on Instagram, and then she'll know that I'm alive and shit. And then she'll be like, once I post, she'll know that's when to call me because I just posted. I'm like, oh shit, they got it locked in right now.
So, yep, he's active.
And then my dad, he's like, yo, listen, man, chill out. You coming crazy on the pod. I'm like, all right, bet. So I try to, I'm trying, man. It's just sometimes it just pause. It flows out like, I just have no filter.
Oh, we can tell, bro.
Huh?
We can tell.
said-
We
We
been
can
knew
tell.
that.
All right, what's the craziest thing in season 4? Let's keep it in season 4 that I've said so far, and since you've been here, that had you like, oh my god, this guy is gonna get us canceled, or this is wild, out of pocket. Like what? What did I say? That's so crazy.
I'm just thinking of the funny one when niggas
I just
talk
wanna-
about fighting
I just-
dykes. So the moments when you just have the show where it just plays back for 30 minutes an
Right.
entire
Yeah,
episode.
Dun-dun-dun. We need to hire somebody
Best
for that.
moments of Ape Loso.
My bloopers.
Real shit.
No, it's not bloopers because they're out
The
there.
top 5 worst moments of season 5. I mean,
Nah,
4.
like not just. I wouldn't say where I said most memorable, but if y'all
Last episode
worst is
alone.
worst. Well, I say last
Like,
episode,
Would you let Rad fuck your baby mom? Like you're crazy.
bro.
Yo.
He was coming crazy, and that was perfectly right to say.
Wow.
He was saying like, all right, it's okay to have sex with another woman while pregnant. Mind you, he's having a girl right now who is pregnant. So I'm like, all right, so you're saying that? All right, cool. Rad is sitting right next to you. Would you, if you and your baby moms were not together, would it be okay? Would you be all right with him having sex with your baby moms?
To use the nigga right next to you, it's like I don't get how.
I'm just
Yeah.
like,
how that doesn't sound wild.
nigga.
Sitting right next to the guy.
Maybe that is a little wild, but it changed your perspective because he didn't answer the question, did he? Nigga dodged it. Nigga did
It
the
was a wild
Kamala.
statement. Took him off.
Nigga did the Kamala and Trump. You feel me? they did the politicking. All right. What about you? What's my most craziest wild shit that I said on the podcast?
It gotta be like the first episode that I was here when we was talking about Sexy Red's lip gloss line.
Oh damn. What'd I say?
No.
I really don't remember what I said. It's crazy.
I think you said sex on your period.
Yeah, I am sexual.
No, and then he followed up with gonorrhea.
Oh, I did.
Oh,
We all
nah,
picked
like
the
we
color.
was like
we all
you.
picked the color.
Yeah, and he was like, you
You
are like a
gonorrhea.
gonorrhea girl.
I think you went with coochie juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
You didn't know what to pick. And
Yeah.
As I said before, you look lovely with gonorrhea.
Yeah, and then I was like, you look like a gonorrhea girl. And then for the
how it's all
past
started.
next few weeks.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's how we got the views up. We kept calling you gonorrhea girl.
That's crazy. Using me for views is wild.
So
Jeez.
BDG, big dog gonorrhea.
Hey, yo, no. We're not doing this shit. Do not. Do not contract that shit. He's going to put this in a little highlight thing, and then everybody's going to be, oh my God, he violated.
No,
I'm sorry, man.
We're
I'm
not
just playing.
cyberbullying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got it.
No cyberbullying.
But I do want to say, you are a great addition to the pod. I like, even when there's no guests here, that we still got the Jungle Squad cast here. You feel me? It's no longer, oh my God, we need a host to like fill up the spot because it's not gonna just be us two, man. We can't do it. Or, oh
think
my
we
God,
ever
it's
had that
just us
moment.
three. Huh?
I don't think we had that moment because we definitely then number 2.
I mean, yeah, we haven't. Then there was at least 4 parts or 3 or 4.
Yeah, we're due for another.
Yeah, really? Not with me.
Once the
Maybe
season,
y'all two.
once
He
the
said,
season,
not
bro.
with me.
Huh?
Once the season,
We
bro.
did it
That's
already
that's
for
the
this season, I
That's
think.
why I said we're due another season 4 is closing.
Nah, maybe y'all could switch it up. Like,
Maybe.
you feel me?
Rad and Thalia.
You think they can handle a whole 90-minute pod by
Whole
themselves?
90-minute pod?
There's no way.
That's gonna be a fun part.
If we could do it,
I mean,
we have to do
we're
it.
capable of doing it for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's
wouldn't doubt
episode
us.
100.
All
I don't.
right.
I think you guys will find
The doubters are my motivators.
It's crazy.
y'all
We'll probably
fun?
get the most views.
Right.
Y'all doubting us as fuck.
Without your ass.
I'm not downing. I'm literally saying I think y'all can do it.
Without
Oh,
me, you
he's
guys will
doubting
get
that.
more views.
Yeah.
All right.
If the idea comes to life.
He said, "All right, nah, you already started on the show."
It's the Thalia.
Right, we out.
It's
said
the
we out.
Thalia.
You're mad dramatic,
episode.
bro.
You guys.
Bro,
This nigga.
get over here.
Yo, we
He said, "Get
sidetracking
over here."
Bro, we're
OD.
not going in the room. Come on.
I'm gonna roll up and everything. By the time the blunt is done, I'm gonna come back and I want to see
This
this
nigga.
whole set.
You're going to have to
You not even gonna
that
see
whole
shit.
sentence just
Yo,
now.
yeah.
What are you doing?
Bye. Bye, Felicia.
This nigga hopped off the can.
All right.
This nigga's like, yo, I gotta edit this week. Oh my
I'm
god.
fun. I'm
I got the
fun.
whole couch to myself.
I got the legs stretched out.
What?
All right.
What you say?
Obviously, as you guys can tell, we're here still, episode 85, Jungle Squad Cast.
No, I'm
Period.
What's
saying,
good?
What's good?
this nigga think we won't jump into the topics.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Let's start with something nice and easy.
You want to start with that? Start with an icebreaker real
Start
quick.
I got a quick icebreaker for y'all.
All right, what's up?
Would you rather be rich and hated forever, or poor and loved forever?
Poor and love forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll easily go with poor and love forever for sure. Because it's like at the end of the day, you can't die with the money. So it's like I'd rather have a legacy of people loving me, keeping my name alive.
As much as I love to agree with y'all and like close aside, would play devil's advocate and be like, I'd rather be rich and hated. Because I mean, 9 times out of 10, the people that are hating me are not my family. You get me? Like, because if I'm rich, I'm providing for everyone I love around me. But the enemies, those are my haters. Like, you feel me?
I
Like,
feel like this question got to come with everybody has to hate you.
everybody hates me.
Everybody hates you. You can't be selective.
Hey, you can't always be the winner sometimes, but I know I will be. I'm gonna have all the
This
money
nigga's
ready
just
to
gonna be the
deliver.
one
I'm gonna
to
be
be
ready
rich.
to go.
In parentheses, it says by the world.
Bye,
We're in the
Felicia.
middle of a podcast. Yo,
Thank
you
you,
didn't
Los.
have. You don't have a mic. Shh.
yeah, that was crazy.
He said, all right.
I say poor and love because like I feel like money's still materialistic, and like you said, you can't die with the money. I feel like when you're, I want to say like at your lowest, like you start to cherish like life's priceless things that it comes with, like breathing, being able to like, you know, have 2 legs and 2 feet, and being able to like have all your 5 senses. Even if you don't have all your 5 senses, like you still find a way to be grateful. Another day to hustle, another day to change your life. Like it's just like the little stuff in life that we kind of like take for granted. So
Yeah, I think it comes with like to kind of piggyback on that. It comes with like building character in a sense.
Amen.
It comes with building more character. I feel like struggle stems with more character.
Character schmackter. Give me the bread. All right. Like I
Give me
said,
the hate,
I'm
give
going
me the
to be
bread.
rich and be hated. Fuck it. I mean, for all everybody knows, I could be that person that's rich and hated by the world and still be the one that's donating money to like certain charities and like corporations and shit like that. That's actually making a major impact on the world. And
true.
I could go my whole life being the anti-hero. You feel me? Deadpool's not always like, but
gonna be-
niggas fuck
Like
with
the
Deadpool.
black
It's gonna be
sheep
for
of the
nothing
world.
though.
You feel me? Someone's gotta
Yeah.
play the black sheep. Everybody can't just be along with the crowd and be like, at least I was loved.
That'll probably be your only way of you feeling morally okay though. It's like you're hated by the world, and the only way you could like feel some sense of peace is to do them donations. That's
I
how
heard-
You feel me?
I heard once, I forgot where I heard this from. Is like my memory is like foggy, but I heard that like money is not the rule of all evil. It depends what you do with the money or how like you act towards it.
I feel that. Abe, do you want to come back? Do you like where this is going? You got anything you like to input?
He does not trust us.
Yeah, it's just weird.
I feel like I'm being micromanaged. Like
For real. This is like you on the job and your manager's over your shoulder like,
Just taking notes.
just taking notes.
said, relax. I just want to take your picture.
Really do it because I am due for a day off.
We about to jump into the topics after this.
Good.
All right, I mean,
Bye.
as long as you good.
I'm good. I'm coming back. Don't worry.
All right. But
We
like I
didn't miss
said,
you that much.
to be the one that's like doing all those extra things in the shadows could be fun, maybe. And like either way, I die with pride knowing I took care of who I did and what I did.
Like you know what you did on your part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like your parents can hate you. That don't mean I didn't buy your house for you. You feel me? Like I paid for everything. I'm making sure you're taken care of, and you could just hate me, and I still just do it. You feel me?
Hey,
Who knows?
I'm gonna
but-
take the poor route. I'll
Yeah,
take the
same.
poor route.
Hey, I'm broke now, so I'm happy. I got love.
I feel like
Brokey.
I'll feel good morally throughout my life.
You need to
As
be on the
well
mic.
as
Yo, the reason why you take the poor route because it says everybody by the world. So if you're poor and loved by the world, you don't have to have money. Everybody loves you. You can cash in on favors. You feel me? You have the influence already because you're loved by everybody by the world. Common sense is you don't need money if everyone else has it for you. So surround yourself by the right people, ladies and gentlemen.
I think we both gave like valid opinions through both sides personally,
he
Right.
said, if
because I
every
did
one of
end
my-
up mentioning by the world as well.
He
Right.
said, if every one of my loved ones just give me $1 single, I'll be
Yeah,
okay.
like I'd rather not be like a handout guy. Like have my hand out. I'd rather be the one to provide. Yeah, just because they love you doesn't mean you're not.
They won't take care of you.
No, it doesn't mean like they're. People still think what they want to think in their head. That doesn't mean anything. I love you, but damn, like I always gotta give you money, just because of love. Now I'm always good. Like
Yeah.
I'd rather provide for others, like I said, and be hated than be the person with their hand out expecting love to always be the savior of what's going on in my life.
That's surface
Right.
level love, bro.
You
What
got-
you're looking for is unconditional love. All right, you're talking about surface
I love your opinion, but I feel like the mic, like you gotta come to the mic.
I'm not here.
He said, I'm not
Whoever
here.
editing gonna have a.
No, this is easy. Like
Oh,
this is
okay.
fine. It's just when he's doing the audio link later, it's far off.
Boy,
But
say
we be
hold
alright.
on. Say hold on.
But yeah, that we're done with that icebreaker. I feel like that was a pretty decent question. Ape provided us with that, courtesy of the topic list. that we,
Courtesy of 8.
come right to,
Right.
and we're jumping right in. All right, we are here with music. Crazy albums dropped. To be honest, it was like it was a lot of. It was a long.
It was a great week.
No,
It was a great
It was
week.
a long listen.
It was a great week, though.
At least 3 of the albums were about an hour long to like an hour 40.
Right.
Like I think only the shortest one there had to be Toosie's album.
Yeah.
Did you guys happen to listen to Tootsie? It's his album called Jaded.
Yeah, I gave it a listen, and I feel like it was a perfect amount. What was it? 13 songs.
I believe so. Can you check for us, Tali? Let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was about 13 songs, and then the playlist was only about like 36 minutes long. It was nothing too crazy, but I feel like it was really really good. I enjoyed that album.
yeah. I feel like it was very cohesive.
13,
like he
yeah.
definitely it's 13, right? Yeah, it didn't sound like. I hate listening to an album where it sounds like, all right, this song just sounds repetitive. Like every song sounds the same. You feel me? I feel like he did a good job putting an album together where it didn't sound repetitive, and it wasn't like, all right, he could have just did an EP. You feel me?
Right.
I definitely agree. I feel like the album was top notch for sure. Like it came with a lot of different cadences and beats, like and flows, like that I appreciated. Like it went all over the place, and I feel like for him, it's like it says like hip hop rap as the genre, but I feel like it's like hip hop soul. Like there's definitely like something in his voice that always changes up the beat.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like the album, like, it made me feel like I could go on a late night drive and just, like, chill and just drive with no destination.
I can
And just
understand
vibe
that. I feel
Like I just hit play and, like, I don't have to worry about nothing. Like, I'm in the zone.
Yeah, I feel like he really tried with this album too. Even down to like the cover art, I feel like he really tried to like put a staple with this album.
I
Yeah.
feel that he had Kalani on there. He had Mariah the Scientist. He had Friday. That was another great artist. He was
Yeah,
on
all the right
He was on
features.
A Boogie's last album, and that shit was pretty good. There's the song they made, but I definitely enjoyed that album. I mean, what would you guys give it a rating?
I'm be generous. I'll do 8. I'll do an 8. Solid 8.
8.
8.7.
8.7. I'm right in between them because I definitely thought like 8.5. It was definitely an enjoyable album. I'd go back to it. I'd never say I can do the entire playlist straight through. Like it's no skip for me, but I enjoy it entirely.
Oh Lord.
I'm parched, standing in the shadows. You know what?
Thanks, coach.
Yeah, like, thanks, man.
But nah, he definitely did his thing. I feel like it was needed as well because like I was kind of getting tired of that like EP Tootsie era. Like I felt like everything he was dropping was like a 4-pack or 5-pack, so it was just annoying. But he did his thing. It was like concerning where it's like, can you drop an album without it sounding like
I
two
get,
EPs put together?
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like there were a lot of EP songs that were on there, like singles that he had or prior, and I feel like with the singles he dropped, like they were really enjoyable, like even till now. So like to hear those singles and then to hear this like album, like I was like, all right, I'm satisfied with what Tootsie delivered. Honestly,
did his thing. He definitely found his lane because I feel like when he was first coming out, it was like a mix of like, you know, he could switch it up. He was very versatile when he first came out. It was a lot of rap, then it was some love songs, some soulful shit, and now it's just like he found his niche.
Right.
He stays in his lane, like, and he makes sure like it's all
like,
crafted.
Solidify this sound.
Yeah, literally, he sticks to like core values. Like, this is the shit that I grew up like doing in music. Like, I'm gonna use it to make a professional sound.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Tootsie. Great album.
Speaking of another artist that did amazing, T Grizzly just dropped his post-traumatic album.
Oh man,
he did that and left no crumbs.
Yo, I wanna definitely give Grizzly his flowers because like he definitely progressed as an artist, like in the background too, because he still has other shit, like he does his streaming and all of that, but like for him to be in the background and like he been in the game for a minute type shit. So I feel like he definitely progressed. It wasn't like a stagnant, which most artists for them to be in the time period that he's been in, like I don't know how many years he's really been in the game, but like most artists either plateau or like they'll downfall. You feel me? I feel like he's just been progressing. His album, crazy features.
No, I feel that, and I actually did misspeak. It wasn't for Toosie's album. It was actually T Grizzly's album that stood out with like I said, Mariah the Scientist and the other two artists I mentioned as well. Like they all came together for both albums, regardless. Like with the features that were on Toosie's as well as what was on T Grizzly's now. Like these albums together were great. Like I think for me, listening through on T Grizzly's the first time, it gave me like, I think I was just doing it as a chore to get it done, to give a good review. And then once I really stepped back and listened to like the songs I enjoyed while listening throughout, like I loved the sounds. I loved every single, like I played them for you guys. I was like, these are the ones that I enjoy the most. Like this album definitely has some top tier bangers on there.
The one with Tink,
he really had Tink.
that's my fave. That I would have never thought Tink and T Grizzly like together.
That was such a great mix.
Yeah, that was a great mix. That was like it was one of those songs that like the feature, you'll be like, like this is interesting, but it comes out fire. It's one of them ones.
Which is crazy. Like which is another reason I give him his flowers, because he always been a rapper. Like he could deadass rap. But like now he could make the love songs, which is like you stepping into different bags. That's what
I'm saying. Like there was definitely like
commendable. There
was different like versions of him that you could go to and enjoy. Like you could be like, yeah, I'm chilling in the hood, like this is me, my life. And then there's also like, I'm in love, I'm with my girl, like we're having a good time. Like there was different bops for everything there.
Bro,
like,
shit. And he be bodying them songs. Hell yeah.
It wasn't the same. Like I feel like in the last couple albums we reviewed, like beats have always been like the same. But as far as Toosii and T Grizzly, like their beats were not like next level for me. Like they did good. I mean, T Grizzly, I can't. All right, I'm take it back an inch saying next level on there, because when we do get into the next album, that's when like I'm like, holy shit, it was good. But top notch post traumatic album. I give it a hard. I'm gonna go with another 8.5. I think it was greatly curated. It was put together nicely.
For sure, stamp that. I'm gonna definitely give it like an 8.8. You feel me? I feel like he really dropped some heat on this shit. He put that album together for sure. Robbery 7, Robbery 8, and he's really a storyteller. That's what I fuck with his music too. Like he really could paint that imagery for as an artist, and that's like not something that all artists could really perfect. You feel me?
I agree.
They could paint a picture for a certain song, but to do it consistently and to paint like actual shit where it's like you really feel like you there, you can already see the visuals without having to see the music video.
Suffer in Silence
crazy.
was a really good one as well too. That was like 2 songs before Robbery. That I feel you.
Crazy. I love artists that could paint that imagery.
I want to say 9.5 to a 10, like that range. I don't have like a certain number,
Okay.
but
It's okay. It's respect.
I love T Grizzly. Like you could tell how much like passion he has, like while he's telling like these stories, like you said. Like you can hear the pain too, like that comes with it as well.
Shit.
So
Mm-hmm.
I
trauma.
gotta give him his flowers. Huh, no pun intended.
Nah, man. Know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Grizzly
Shout out
for
to
sure.
Grizzly, man.
Keep coming out with heat, because even I feel like we just recently reviewed singles from him, and I'm like,
Right.
they just keep
With him
coming.
and J. Cole, and then now,
And Blow for Blow was on the album as well too, so like it's
Right.
dope to see it all pieced together.
Yeah, he's killing it on all levels. The singles, the album. Like he's just on some like he can't miss right now type shit.
Now you know who can't miss?
Ooh.
Victoria Monet. Cause she did that and left no crumbs. Cause I love her.
Hold on.
We was
Soulful.
about to get in that.
I beat you to it.
No, because you gotta deliver it. Guys,
Listen,
next
hey,
on.
give me some grace.
Moving on from T Grizzly. You did a phenomenal job, Tally. Thank you. We are getting into Victoria Monet.
That was smooth T.
I literally we all agreed. Thank you.
Good shit, T.
But we are moving on to Victoria Monet. Jaguar 2 album's already been out, but she dropped the deluxe. You guys, I know we all heard it. What did you guys think? Tally, what's your take? Because you said she ate.
I was feeling it. I was.
Yeah, that was it. Oh,
Got you.
shoulders.
Yeah, it's with the shoulders and everything.
Nah, those shoulders were crazy.
She said that was wild.
It made me feel like a noodle. Like you know how noodles like.
Nah, for real. I know what you mean. Like it just make you like.
Loosey goosey.
That's one of
Yeah,
those
like-
like you gotta smoke a blunt and just.
Nah, I see myself with red wine, with a face mask, and a robe, drinking my tea. Probably
She said
with
that's the
a
self-care
blizzy on
album.
the side.
Demure shit.
Yeah, like it's just like on some. I feel pretty. Like I'm that bitch.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
girl.
Very demure.
I
Very demure.
get where you're coming from. I think for that album as well, Jaguar was actually really it was already good. But then adding on what she did, like I did enjoy the features a lot. I mean, for me, we heard Sex on Sight already before we gave it a review, so it was nice to hear it on there. But other than that, I think she stayed consistent with what she did throughout the entire album and gave a soulful impact, like with what she was saying and how she felt. And she did great. She made music for girls to party. She made music for women empowerment, and she made music just like about life, like weed. Like she gave all
tapped
vibes.
on
Or if you
def-
want to send that
multiple
text, girls, you know what I'm talking about.
Nah, I mean, I like.
Send that text.
She tapped into a lot of relatable lanes for sure. Like
Yeah.
she didn't just stick to one topic for the album. She like touched on multiple services.
I agree.
I feel like Dick All Night, like it gives you like that feeling like, let me text my boo, let me see if he's up, like that you up text, or like what you doing.
Nah, I don't know. It was cute, but it also like reminded me of like Lady Gaga's like last album, like with those turning a song into classical. Like she was just like,
No,
Said,
don't
no,
compare
no, no.
Lady Gaga and Victoria Monet.
Well,
'cause
I mean,
we're not-
within cadences, that's the vibe I interpreted at least. So you have to value my opinion.
there's
here.
No, there's
two
no
different
comparison.
brackets. Yeah, there's two
He said
different
because one's
brackets.
white, one's black. You're like, they're two different women.
No,
pulled
Lady
the race
Gaga
card.
is Lady Gaga. Like she been weird, but Victoria Monet, she different.
She not weird.
Right?
She's not
different.
weird. When she does it, it's cool. Lady Gaga doesn't. Fuck her.
No, Lady Gaga is just Lady Gaga. Like, ugh.
Hey,
You feel me?
give
Like
Lady Gaga her flowers when she need them.
no, she'll be all right.
But I definitely enjoyed Victoria Monet's album. If you
for
haven't heard it or heard the deluxe yet, go jump on the deluxe. Another great banger. She had Thundercat on there as well. I love Thundercat since the GTA days. You feel me?
oh yeah.
That was it. GTA Radio, Thundercat Radio going crazy.
Like that's the album for a girls' night. I see it right now.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, like a girls' night, girls' trip, girls anything.
You got to get a girls' night going now just so you can play that album.
Man, I don't got
Got
enough
some
friends
hits
to be
for the
doing that.
whip.
You don't got enough girlfriends for that? Is it hard for girls to find like other girls to be friends with?
Well, sometimes you got the girls, and then like you don't. The schedules are always clashing.
Is it the schedules or is it the money?
No, money's never an issue.
No,
If one lacks, somebody else got them. Like it's never.
that's crazy because that's not how it works for guys. We all have to have money or nobody's
Well, it
going.
depends how close you are with the girls too. Like if I'm like really, really close with you, and I disclose with you like my financial situation, like, and I tell you like, hey, like I'm just gonna step out of this, and like, say if they really want you to come, then we like I'll cover for you, or
Yeah,
like
like
sometimes
that.
we don't have. We can't, pour from an empty cup type of thing because we all got lives too. So it's just like it's more basic like communication when it comes to girls.
Yeah.
So
What about the my fault to
No,
cut
you
you
good.
off. What about the ones that got like relationships? You feel like it's more hard to link up with them?
it's like give or take, really. It depends how like how in love they are with their man. Like if they don't have those boundaries, like hey, I'm going out for a girls' night. Go out with the guys, whatever. We'll meet up later, whatever the case may be. But it all depends,
Do
really.
you guys really mind having like that girlfriend that comes with her boyfriend, like to girls' nights, or like not like even a girls' night? Because girls' night I feel like it's at the crib, but I meant like to the club, like and other stuff. Is that really an
That's a
issue?
good question because I feel like they hate it
It-
9 times out of 10.
No, it depends how the boyfriend is. Like,
That's a good point.
with the friends and whatnot. Like, if you treat my friend good and like, you're like a good friend to be around, like, and I co-sign my girl being with you, then yeah, we could go out to the club or whatever the case may be. But if you sit in there, if you're that type of boyfriend that like ruins the fun,
Just an asshole.
yeah, just an asshole, or like say if like you're trying to pick an argument with my girl and like we all trying to like bond and we included you and now like
You're like, you're not spending any time with me,
Yeah.
babe. Like,
yeah,
I feel like that could be the case, and also I feel like the one girl that brings her man, she's probably gonna act a little different. Like she's not gonna be that same.
Like
girl
I don't get the
because her man is there.
I know some girls who like reserve themselves
her
like and
sexy red
Yeah.
nature ain't coming out in this moment.
That's a fact.
I get it, like out of respect. But then again, like out of respect, like for the boyfriend side, like you should let me,
Do your
within
thing.
reason.
I said bop it up just a bit.
like within reason, like let me have my fun and whatnot. Like
Yeah, for
you know,
sure.
Dance with
Especially
the
if
girls
I'm
is
there,
fine.
like yeah. Nah, man.
Yeah, but with like I said, within reason. But there's circumstances all play a part, and it's like
That's a fact.
no issue is the same.
Would you rather the guy be a part of it or just like say he came with his girl and he just wanted to like stand in the back, like
Oh, nobody.
not
got
even
time
on
for
some
that.
creep shit, but I meant like he like legit was just he was like, I'm gonna just go get my own table, sit over there, and like I'll just
No,
make sure you
like that's, like that's
Said
weird.
no nigga ever.
Like that's weird. Like that's really
Or if
weird.
you just want to keep the girl safe, he's personal security.
Nah, I mean you could do that, but damn, like you don't be weird. Like
Said I'm
you,
just a chaperone.
why you observing? And what?
said,
So you
"Just
could
come
talk.
hang out
So
with
what?
us."
So you could talk shit in the car
Possibly.
when you're with my friend
Type
alone.
shit. Why y'all
Depends
was
what
laughing
y'all-
so much? What
Yeah, what
was
y'all
that
do?
joke about?
Right. Oh, like
Fuck was so funny.
when they mentioned this nigga, you like you started acting weird. Like what was about that?
He said, I saw that nigga buy you that drink.
right,
like,
right.
you
So
ain't
your
get
girl
me a
break her
drink?
neck too.
Yeah,
Shit.
you ain't getting
Or
me
like-
a drink too?
Or like they talk about, or like I know some guys be like, yeah, with your hoe ass friends. Da, da, da. I'm like, shut up.
Which I
Sometimes
feel
they,
like 80% of the time
they be
do
hoe
it.
ass friends.
If they single, why they single?
They mingle.
That's not. Y'all are weird. That's, no.
We might be on to something. Who knows?
Yes, because what we are on is now the banger, the beautiful, the long awaited, the never forever going in album by Rich Homie Quan. The last piece
Oh my
we
God.
get from Rich Homie Quan. Did you guys hear this album?
That shit was
Rest in
fire.
peace, Rich Homie Quan. Once
Yo,
again,
rest
man.
in peace to a real one for real. Sorry, I got something in my eye, but yeah, rest in peace to a real one for real.
But that legacy forever going on. Mm-hmm. No pun intended. The album was fire, especially like the beginning portion, like the beginning half. Crazy.
I feel like that album was like the vault.
Crazy.
Whatever
Yeah.
he had in the vault was in the album.
Oh yeah.
I can agree with that. I feel like for the track list to have so many songs, I believe it was about 30
That's what-
songs.
exactly,
The album
yeah.
was over an hour and 40 minutes long. Like it was definitely a whole lot of shit they just wanted to get out and be like, we should release this now because like this is the time. Like
Sure.
he just passed. Let's get
His birthday just passed as well.
you feel me?
Right.
Let's pay this tribute and get all these songs out for him so we can get some money in for the family and everything that's going on. Like
It's just crazy. He's been sitting on so much heat, and it's like of course it wouldn't have gotten as much recognition. It's definitely gonna get more praise. Unfortunately, now that he's passing, that's just the
As
reality
always,
of the situation with people in general. But
they don't love you till you're gone.
for sure, stamp that.
That's,
But it's just like, bro, sitting on some heat. I could appreciate the music they dropped. I feel like it wasn't forced. I feel like it was needed. It's definitely appreciated, and it's just like, it's sad, bro.
I know, it was really
That
sad
shit
to
is
hear.
sad.
Like the songs, everything there was beautiful. I loved every single beat switch. It was again like a different change of pace from like just regular trap beats. Like it gave a lot. Like I really enjoyed everything that I heard on Rich Homie Quan's album.
Oh, D, you know what song? I'm looking it up now by Future that reminds me of Rich Homie Quan all the time. It's
Wasn't he on the album? No, right?
nah,
Bugging out.
damn, Lost My Dog.
Lost
Every time
My
I hear
Dog.
that shit,
never
I
heard
think
that.
of Rich Homie Quan, man.
I think my favorite song on this album, I can't even. I think My Bag, like this album was so good. He had 2 Chainz on this album. He has Sukihana on this album. He had Plows on this album.
no,
Skilla
that
Baby,
Plies
Lil
feature
TJ.
took me out.
Yeah.
I love Plies, like since like the early 2000s. So like,
Hey, with
So-
Neon got me spinning in it, busted, baby.
Oh, indeed.
what he say? How he say? He be like pussy, like
Pussy.
that pussy, that pussy.
Niggas be having them accents, yo.
That was a great album. It was a great way to send him off. I mean, he kept the message going that he was going to continue to hustle. Like he always had drive, he always had ambition, was always different than
Amen.
other people. Like overall, like he even said it, like I believe in one song, he's like, I always knew I was going to make it before everyone else did. Like
Right.
so it's just sad to see him go now and have to just honor like his last songs and like enjoy them for what they were, like greatness.
That's
You
a
feel me?
fact. That shit reminds me of like some Nipsey Hussle shit, like the marathon gonna continue from
Amen.
For real.
bro shit.
So shit don't stop.
Flowers to Rich, man.
Rest in peace, Rich
One
Homie
of
Quan.
Quan, man.
Rest in peace to a real one. Like I said,
Album for me, I think this one made it to 9 for sure. It was a great album.
Yeah,
like,
I'm stamping it at a 9.
nothing
Sure.
crazy, not a crazy long track like of features. Like him alone, like he was just going hard. Like I have to appreciate him.
I want to give it a 10 because when you listen to his bars, like when you break down each bar, you just be.
It's just crazy that he been in the background for so long. Like
That's what I'm
throughout
saying.
these years. And
I
it's like,
remember when he first dropped. I be feeling like the man when I walk through. Yeah, like that's my what?
That's a fact.
Do you think if he didn't pass, we would have got a 30s track list album?
Nah, definitely not. He would've,
Right?
They would have kept a lot in the vault. We probably would have got a little 13, maybe 20.
I'm saying like 16, 17. Like,
Yeah.
They
that's,
probably had a timeline for each song. Like, oh, we know this is gonna go crazy, so we gonna keep this on lock and release this, and then this is gonna drop on this day when this thing happens. Like that, yeah.
That's a fact. Some of those could have been singles. Some of those could have been like saved for an album.
I wonder like what verses he might have out there that someone did with him and like they should have
Like
been released.
unfinished projects and stuff.
Yo, artists be having a lot of shit in the vault. Like I be thinking about when Pop Smoke died. Like he still had like 2 albums worth of like shit in the vault.
I feel that Shaquille O'Neal just had that song with Biggie not too long ago, like old verses like never touched and just put into something new.
It's crazy.
Right.
And he was only in the game for a couple years. Like and he had 2 albums worth of shit. So imagine people that have been in the game for years, like veterans, like they got plenty of shit in the vault. Not even
Right.
including features. So but a great piece of work overall. Like I definitely appreciate how they put that shit together. Like they didn't fuck it up. They didn't drop the bag. Down to the cover art, all of that, the title. It's definitely a 9 album. For
Rest
sure.
in peace, Rich Homie Quan. Shout out to
Rest
you.
in peace.
Shout out to
Banger
you,
album.
man.
If you haven't heard it, go here. Forever Going In. Obviously, you can find it where you listen to music. Continuing,
Stream
we're
that.
on.
Run that up, man.
We are on to the last final piece of music, which would be, and it's only a single. We don't have to go in depth about it. It was monitoring me by Lil Durk.
Schmert.
That's what I feel like Ape is doing right now.
Yeah, right.
Monitoring me by
monitoring me
against the wall. He's like, what's going on?
right.
You okay
Niggas
there,
having
bud?
too much fun.
He's fine, don't worry. But monitoring me. He also dropped another song that it's not like they weren't like 2 full singles that released, but what they were from a piece of an album that's coming out, if I'm not mistaken.
Deep Thoughts is gonna be the album.
Yes, Deep
title.
Thoughts. He dropped Turn Up a Notch and Monitoring Me. I know we only spoke on listening to Monitoring Me. So like, what'd you guys think?
It's dope. I could kind of see where he's going with the album. Like, I appreciate both of those 2 singles. Like, they're like similar vibes, but in a sense they're not. Like, I could kind of see where he's going with the album. So like, I feel like he was very selective with dropping those 2 singles, which most artists are, and it kind of gives you a vibe of what he's going for.
I feel that. I enjoyed it as well. It was actually pretty good. I listened to both, and out of the 2, Monitoring Me was literally like the banger for me. Like it gave me good vibes, and everything I've heard from Lil Durk recently, single wise, like that's been released, I've actually enjoyed. And it's crazy to say because I'm not the biggest Lil Durk fan. So feel me? Like I know of him, but it's like I don't listen to him that much. I appreciate what I heard.
He back for sure. I feel like sometimes he like veers off and goes like more the drill route and like, does that Chicago sound. And then he falls back into that like schmirk sound. Like it's hard to even categorize that shit.
I need more in the melody for me to like really like connect to like an artist like as well. Like the beat really does carry at least 50% of the vibe for me like alone.
So I had that melodic wave. That's another 25%. All you gotta do is mix in the bars, the cadences, like straight.
I've always liked Lil Durk, but this single like really surprised me from him. Honestly, he ate and left no crumbs. That too. Like, no crumbs whatsoever.
I get that. It was a good song. Definitely, if you haven't heard it, check out "Monitoring Me" by Lil Durk.
And
already out.
Sorry to cut you off.
You're good.
But if you ever get a chance to see him perform, please do.
Why is he a good performer?
He's a good performer. Yeah.
I feel that.
I just feel like it. I honestly like depends like what event, because I honestly seen him at Rampage when he came to Rampage like years ago, and that was dope. Rampage was an old skate park.
Shout out to Rampage.
And
You remember that?
I remember when that was around.
Rampage. Like
That's crazy.
That's when all my going out shenanigans started. But anywho.
That's where all up and coming rappers were out here and tag
like
artists.
Wiz Khalifa
Wiz
popped
Khalifa
up
came.
out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know. My boy had a picture smoking with him. Like I'm like, everybody's
like
had a great
just
time.
chilling.
Man.
Like just came to Bridgewater and just chilled. Yeah, Lil Durk, when I seen him, he like performed like his songs like hit at the time, but it was like 20 minutes worth, because then he had to go to like a 21 plus show, and I was like I was at the 18 plus show, so yeah.
He had to get real grown.
He had to tailor to the little kids, and then go to the
You gotta love
grown
artists
folk.
like that. I feel like it's hard to find like too many artists I think that give a shit when they're on stage. Like you have your groups, but I feel like I think if you guys could choose as well, like what would be like an artist you would really have loved to see? Like they could be alive now or past. Like, do you guys have any in mind?
Would have loved to see. I feel like easily my number one would definitely be Michael Jackson. I'm not the biggest Michael Jackson fan, but like the impact that he had, like to see fans like straight up faint,
bro.
Multiple, like, and bro didn't even say a single word. He's just standing there and niggas is fainting. Like him and probably like DMX, like,
oh yeah,
those are like top 2 for sure.
Yo, to be in the crowd at a DMX concert means you need an inhaler, because there was so many people condensed in there. That shit was crazy.
There were some people talking about the New Haven show that like he made an appearance like one time in New Haven. And they said like they're glad that they went, because like the state, that were in down with him. So
that's dope. I feel like for me, Michael Jackson definitely like top of the charts. Like you said, like people were literally like fainting. Like he had such an impact on the world as well. Like my dad went to one of his concerts. Like you feel me, when he was young. Like I would love to be able to go and experience that as well too. He's one of the legends that like set the path for like a lot of artists today that sing. I think another one though, if I were to go down another route, I think Selena would have been the perfect singer.
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
concert. You feel me? She lives such a beautiful life, and I think
so pretty.
Like to see the same way like Michael Jackson's impact, she had such an impact to where thousands of people were just crying in the streets for her, like mourning her loss. Like she was an amazing artist.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Because all the fans is waiting for Yolanda to come out.
Yo,
Her killer.
Isn't she coming out this year?
Yeah, I think she's coming. No, either this year or next year. But like people are like counting down the shit, and people
That's
are like,
crazy.
even on TikTok, they're like, "Oh, me waiting outside when she gets out."
Yeah, she
crazy.
really robbed her of her life. Like it was
yeah.
such a selfish move.
Like a hater, like
That shit is crazy. You really felt that, like, even with her music, like, you felt that shit in your heart, like, for sure. So losing her was crazy. Like, that shit was real heartfelt.
Is it sad for me that since I watched like Selena so young, when I do think of the singer Selena, I do unfortunately think of J-Lo's face?
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? Like,
For sure. She played, wait, who was?
it was J-Lo. Jennifer
it was her,
Lopez
yeah.
played her.
oh, it's
yeah.
March 30th, 2025.
Yeah, she is getting out. Yo,
Damn.
Yolanda, we're watching.
This on site.
Yeah,
real.
it really is.
It's up and it's stuck.
I got 3 artists I low key wanted to see. I definitely want to see Tupac.
Word.
That's another good one.
I definitely want to
All
see
eyes on
Tupac. Yeah. Actually got 4 because
during or before the beef, the East Coast West Coast beef.
it doesn't really matter to me, honestly. I feel like
Depends on your life.
like during the like East Coast West Coast beef
Somebody's
like
getting
that.
shot during at a concert probably.
Oh,
And
yeah.
before it was all good vibes. You feel me? California love.
Before it was all good vibes, but I feel like he went into his bully when the beef started. He's like, "Oh, so you want to talk shit?" Huh?
He literally
Like,
said,
yeah.
"Fuck your bitch in the cookie
Real
lane."
shit.
Like,
Real
they
shit.
go crazy. With Tupac,
Yeah,
who else?
Tupac. I definitely wanted to see Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Nipsey
I
would've been
would
a
have.
good one.
I was devastated when he passed away. Like legit devastated. Like I was probably sad for like a good week or two. Like his death really impacted. You know, like I was really plotting on taking PTO, catching a flight to Cali, and
get
like
that.
leave something at the memorial. Like
Real shit.
I feel like I did that when Michael Jackson passed. I went to 125th Street. I put my
for
stuff
real?
down. I bought shirt. Yeah, like
Oh,
I paid
wow.
my tribute as well. I feel that showing love to your artist that passed is always beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Nipsey Hussle, who? Oh, Young Dolph live. I would have seen.
Oh, man.
I would have. What?
Dope.
Damn, you went for all like the deceased artists. I mean, we all kind of did, but like,
Word. Because I was going to throw Pop in that mix, too. Like, it's just energy. Like, certain
just-
artists, just energy is just irreplaceable. You
Yeah,
feel
like
me?
I just the only reason why I kind of went down that route is because like when they had passed, or like I didn't experience like Tupac passing away, but like I like sometimes I imagine listening to his music, I'm like, damn, I would have loved seeing him live, or like, damn, I wish I caught Nipsey doing a pop up or something.
Hell yeah.
Especially because he has his own marijuana line, like he was doing pop ups like all over California.
Real shit.
And then Young Dolph, like, even because I was listening to Young Dolph in high school. Like, I was listening to Get Paid in high school. I was listening to Preach was my morning song.
Preach.
that was a
Give it
good one.
real when you're dog, no matter what. Preach. Like that. That song was like my motivation song in high school. And just to hear it go like mainstream now, just because his passing, I'm like, dang, I wish I caught
That
him
always
when
happens,
he.
I mean.
Yeah, I know, but like still, I'm just like, dang, why? Ugh.
I literally became a Mac Miller fan, I think, within the same week of him passing. It was the saddest
Like
thing.
you just
I
became.
That's crazy.
I had just became a fan, and then he passed right after, and I was just like, wow, I can't believe this.
I think I just started listening to him.
I was like,
and,
damn, this is what happens when I listen to new artists. They just die. Like, all right, I'm sticking to my
I
own
was doing
shit.
my research when it came to
to my
Nipsey
old shit.
Hussle, and then because like
Crack the case. You cracked that case.
I wish I did, but that's why his killer got beat up in jail. Anyway, I just found out like he was doing like real estate, and like I was watching interviews with him and Lauren London, and like both of them together is like a whole powerhouse. I
She's
found
holding
out
up strong.
Hell yeah.
she was actually on like a she was a featured guest on Sarah Jake Roberts. Like she's a famous pastor. Like she went on tour because she dropped a book called Power Moves, and my cousin actually went to the New York show because she was doing a tour, and Lauren London was like got interviewed, and I was like, yeah,
That's dope.
That's what's up.
Well, yeah,
Alrighty.
that was great. We are now finishing with music. We are happy you guys enjoyed it and listen to all the songs we shouted out. Let's everybody here give a round of applause. Our fearless man.
We didn't miss you that much.
Loso is here. He is back, ladies and gentlemen. We missed him.
We were lost without
I
you, brother.
didn't.
We miss you.
But we are right. You have come just in time because now we're here.
Before you go, man, you guys, I was tuning in, and then after a while, I kind of like tuned out, and then just started laying down, and then I finally got to literally like sit there and tweet about you. I was like, you know what? I didn't think you guys can do it, but you guys did really good. You know, nice little cohesive, you know, good pod. Rad did what he did, you know. You did what you did. Couple tips here and there.
We appreciate your feedback.
There's just, you know,
Appreciate the feedback.
I like how, you know, nice that you guys are with each other and stuff like that. I just felt like there wasn't no like sazon, like, you feel me? Like,
No,
There was no
no,
Ape
no.
Loso here,
yeah,
bro.
like
That
the
was-
conversations that you guys were having were conversations that people already are having, and that you guys can have a little bit more with a little bit spicier intention. But other than that,
It was only a music review, so
it was
now we're
Just
getting
trying to
into
review some
we're
music,
reviewing
that's
music. That's
all.
what we give out.
it was very
information.
transitional. It was good. When it comes to a little bit more deep dive in the aspects of the music, I just would have appreciated a little bit more of like a, you know, lesser surface level.
We appreciate your insight, and we could continue to strive for perfection.
We're not
for
going to
you.
continue now. I'm going to interrupt and my turn. I'm going to do a little quick, little brief review because I heard the songs too. So T Grizzly's Post Traumatic was a great album. I truly appreciated that project. It was like a breath of fresh air to hear somebody who can come with like a great beat and come with the actual like lyrics to back it up. So I appreciated T Grizzly. Victoria Monet, she never ever 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 disappoints. All right, like when I mean like from top to bottom, no misses at all. She gives us classiness from top to bottom. She gives us personality. She continues to display who she is with her pen, with her voice, and with the proper music behind her and production every single time. Full display. Toosii, Jaded album, 10 out of 10 for me. That's probably the one that I'm probably going to go to a little bit more than usual and have on constant replay. Great album. I just think Toosii is in the bracket where it's unfortunate for him that he won't ever like be that like commercialized in my eyes. The reason is because he comes from a branch of what's already created. So like he's a seed of what's already been produced in a sense. He's a young Tory Lanez. He's Tory Lanez free, like without the chains and the whips and shooting people in the toes and shit. So rich homie Quan, man, I appreciated you guys, man. R.I.P. to him, bro. Like 30 songs was 30 songs. The only thing I didn't agree is that I don't think that that's all that he had left in the like his artillery. Like you said, like artists definitely have a whole bunch of like music, and there's people who are probably going to be auctioning, like his label, his family's probably going to auction it off, like the verses, so they can have and stuff like that. So I just think it was cool to like leave that much content for us to like sit with. You feel me? Obviously, we can't sit here and digest 30 tracks, but it was a great listen. Lil Durk monitoring me. Worst thing that I've heard out of everything that came out so far. Lil Durk should really, really stop with what he's doing, and it's just hard for me to look at him the same way that I look at J. Cole, specifically because I saw him in the Powers season finale with Ghost and shit, and he was like holding a gun, and it just didn't look gangsta or convincing at all, bro.
I seen the heck of that, actually.
I'm like, bro, you talk about all this shit and you were not as intimidating as Kane at all. You feel me? And Kane don't rap. You feel me? Everybody was like, bro, why are you holding it on the suppressor? Like, what are you doing? Like, do you really hold the gun for real? So I wouldn't go around him. personally, because you know he's Little Durk and that's what he advocates for. And I just don't want that energy. But it's just hard for me to believe you and listen to the song and be like, oh, why are they monitoring you? They don't need to. You're gonna miss.
Yeah, I heard Kane was a backup dancer for Chris Brown in a music video before.
Yo, Kane. I forgot his real name, but he's just an amazing overall entertainer. Like he played Bobby Brown in for the New Editions series. Like he just. If it wasn't for Kane in this series, I don't think Power would have been half as good. Like he almost damn near made the series without Tariq. Like if it wasn't Tariq, I think he should have like his own spin-off series type shit. Like that's how good he was. And they kind of left it off like that because he like left and like he almost died and then he kind of like got away a little bit. So like I thought like that was cool because no one knows where he is. He's gone. Like so like that's how his story ended, which was pretty dope. So yeah, music officially done.
Appreciate that insight. That was the song.
Not really. I just wanted to give my take. But yeah, man.
I ain't gonna listen to y'all niggas just talk.
Nah, y'all did really good. I just wanted to I didn't want to let go of the Little Durk shit because I feel like I gave him a little bit too much grace. His album is on the way, so it's another single. Be a good album. It is gonna be a good album. This wasn't a good song. That's all.
Fair enough.
I could respect that opinion.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I'm happy you guys do. Yeah. That's the problem.
But we're surface level consumers and
yeah, I'm glad you know.
Right under there. He's deep. Roots.
Yeah.
I respect it, bro.
Roots.
Thank you. Like I'm submarine level. You niggas are you feel me?
He said
we're on ice.
We're submersible level.
You niggas on lakes
Titanic
level. Now let me stop. But DDG, this nigga is just drowning and drowning and drowning and he's just causing his own drowning. Like he's drowning himself.
Reading what he thinks about the breakup is just it gives me a headache because he's like, oh, I feel like people were perceiving me a certain way while being with Halle Berry because like literally I quote, oh, because she's a princess and now they have their mind made up about me and how I should be and like they feel like me and her like don't really like match or like go together and I'm like that sounds a little bit insecure.
I don't know, man.
I think he has to just tread lightly because he's not doing anything out of his norm. Like if people know DDG or have been following him, he's been known to be one of those to like do shit to kind of like stand out to get people like talking about him and trending and like
that's what it sounded like.
I mean,
and
he
started
started
his family on, but he doesn't do it like in a trolling ass.
He
way.
started as a content creator. YouTube was his main goal, like when he initially started. So
and he's actually really smart. I think he was like valedictorian in high school and shit like that.
I think the entire thing, like to me, like is more or less optics, like where you have to talk to the camera and give like a speech on it. But like me looking at it, and it's just speculation for me, but I think it's more or less like their image for like their level of celebrity. Like I feel like both of them are better off without each other, I guess, if that makes sense. Blessed be they have a baby so they can co-parent and continue to be together. But as upcoming like celebrities as well, like I feel like DDG definitely looks like the type that caters to having the bitches and you know what I mean for like his image and like everything coming in and as well.
I don't like that.
Exactly. And then Halle looks like someone that should be with someone a little bit more strained or like poetic or even just doing her own thing on speaking with women empowerment or things like that. Like I don't know. True. That's the vibe I get, and I feel like they both came to an agreement as a couple that they were like, it's just not a good look together, but we can be co-parent and love each other because we always loved each other. I mean, she had a crush on him since YouTube days. Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
nah, because I feel like if that's the case, if that's like your honest take on that, then Rihanna and ASAP wouldn't be together.
No, they were.
They're trendy though. Like they what's it? Fashion Killer.
They're both
like they
fashion
look together.
Killer, yeah.
They make clothes together. Like they have a common.
They got the fashion
trait.
piece.
Yeah, but he didn't start out like that though. You feel me? He grew into that while he was.
ASAP always had fashion.
He
like,
always been a fashion staple for sure.
He's been fashionable, yes, but he hasn't taken it to that level until he was really as established as an artist.
I mean,
so the point is, he started out as an artist first, is what I'm saying, and that typical stereotype that you're explaining, that's what he technically was when him and Rihanna got together. So I'm saying
Wait,
like
she started off as an artist as well.
Yeah, and I see it more like he
but
had
he's
to
saying
start
like
off
the
as
classy. Halle Berry's an artist as well too. So I'm saying the classy aspect, that type of like bracket where you're like putting both of them, that main description of how they are is like how they can't be together and shit like that because of that, because they're better off. I don't think that stigma is necessarily true. I don't think that's the reason why they kind of like couldn't coexist. I think there was just a level of differences internally that neither one of them necessarily clearly stated what it was about. And like you're saying, like he's not necessarily trolling, but he's taking advantage of it to market it through because he knows that's going to be a topic of conversation.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with like what Rahh said. I forgot exactly what DDG said, but he said something along the lines of like what he was mentioning of just like that image. Like I feel like, to sum it up, like they do look good together, but they will look great in their own lanes. Like she looks more of like a wholesome family, like the mermaid type of style, like
Disney princess.
and he's more of like that content creating rapper type lifestyle. You feel me? Like, yeah, they could blend together and look good, but I do think they're still young and they will look great together. I feel like she is kind of like stunting his.
I think the difference of not necessarily is not based off looks, but is more based off actions. Because Halle, she hasn't said anything, and he's been going on a spree, spilling everything and disrespecting her, from actually calling her out her name, talking about private areas, about how bad she was, like orally and shit like that, like threatening other people, cursing other people out. He's acting out, and when people go through bad situations, that's how you kind of like see them for who they are. And personally, that probably happened personally, and they have a child together, so she probably came to that decision and it was like, yo, we have this child, let's take care of it, but this is not a healthy relationship for both of us. So optically it might be pleasing for them to go separately, maybe, but it's more likely that it was more of just like for emotional stability, they needed to be away from each other. That's more likely.
I feel like it's gonna benefit them both.
It's more evident based off how he's acting, how he's tweeting, how he's like literally just doing everything, and silence speaks more than like loudly more than anything. Like Drake has been
Content
doing
creators
all
gonna
that
clip
shit.
farm. You feel me?
Drake has been doing all that shit, like talking, going in and out, doing all this shit since Kendrick and the beef has started. He has not spoken outside of his content. So those type of people are at a higher level, and these type of moments are the test to see whether you can stand up to them or not. You feel me?
Yeah, that's why I say he just got to tread lightly, because he's not doing anything outside his norm. He's been that type of person to like want to make a meme out of something to put his family on. Like he don't put his
That's
whole
not her
family
level
on.
though. Like, you feel me? That's not the type of wave she on though. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. She's
So-
more like preserved for the family, especially now that she got a kid. It's like she has to preserve her image. He doesn't care to go against the grain. You
Yeah, they
feel
got
me?
Halo memes. Like they're hilarious.
Exactly.
But
Like that's a golden ticket for him. It's like he appreciates shit like that. It's not like, all right, who did this to my son? It's like, nigga, my son going viral.
I'm a content
Yes,
creator.
Exactly.
Content creator is gonna clip farm.
So I get it. He just got to tread lightly. That's all I'm saying. Because that shit could really
Yeah.
fuck up his image. It could be like, all right, bro, you doing a little
He's
bit
on
too
some
much.
like
Yeah.
6ix9ine shit right now, and it's like that's not really what is really cool to be seen online every 5 seconds. I'm not trying to see the next Lil Boozy or the next like
It's
nigga
giving-
just talking pop like
It's
Blueface or some
giving
shit.
Meek Mill when he was like, I fuck bitches on their period. Like,
Like, bro, like I get it, bro. Like like I said, there's different ways that people express themselves. One of them is clearly through the internet. So
I think
he's
it's-
taking advantage of that. He can afford to make those mistakes anyway.
Feel that. I think it's cool though. Either way, like from the start of their relationship, like I said, like she had a crush on him when he was a content creator, and then they came together. Like it's cool, bro. Like think about it. You a content creator right now. Love of your life could be looking at this video right now, and then you gonna meet, and then one day y'all gonna spark. Lotto could be looking at this video right now and be like, "That nigga's cute."
and it's just crazy because he always been his own person. And I feel like as he was like starting to rise, he got into that relationship. And now because she has such big roles, like being a singer, being in a mermaid movie, like it kind of outshined him as an artist overall.
I do agree. He's now like
And that's
her
probably
boyfriend.
he's probably hitting that like realization as well, where it's like, damn, like this could have potentially stunted my growth. Like, where could I have been if I took the single route?
DDG needs to look in the mirror, humble himself, and realize that before DDG, he is Darren Dwayne Gransberry Jr.
That's a
Wow.
fact.
And actions definitely speak louder than words. And I can come from, now I'm speaking from personal experience now, like outside of DDG right now. Like, there is moments where you're in an emotional state, and when you're dealing with that breakup, you act out. That's it. He's just in that stage right now, and I think eventually it will settle. You feel me? He'll have that conversation. That's his baby mom's. They have to like work that out. You feel me? So right now it's looking like it's for the optics, because after this breakup, she's going to come out a little bit more out like on top of this, and he's gonna come out with more of the short end of the stick, simply because of this action. They could have broke up, and then nothing could after that could have been said on the internet. Like, he didn't even have to make it an announcement, like, and then that's it. Like, they both could have been good, but I feel like how he's handling right now is diminishing his light a little bit, and now he's gonna have to do some like fixing
Groundwork
clean
to
up.
cover up,
Yeah.
but for sure,
PR cleanup.
it just depends on how he angles it, for sure. Because that shit could either take him to the next level or take him down.
I mean, I don't know, because then he's starting to beef with, you know, the Podfather as well. So,
But it's like, you gotta respond to shit like that. Like,
Bless
you're not gonna let somebody talk to you like that and just not
They
say
didn't-
nothing.
I heard it, bro. They didn't say anything. Like, did you only
It's
hear the
insulting
clip?
as hell.
Huh? Did
It's
you only
insulting,
hear
though.
the clip, or did you actually hear the whole
I
segment?
didn't hear the whole segment, but the clip alone says a lot.
What he said? He said, "Who the fuck is DDG?"
That's one.
He's 45 years old. That's a good question to ask. He doesn't know.
I mean,
That's a good question to ask.
Bruce Drop Him Off did it way worse with Gundy Ahead, name 5 DDG songs. You feel me? Like, that was way more worse than I think.
Nah,
Joe.
but like, there's one thing that I liked is that, yes, I do think that everybody has, if Joe can respond to say some shit like that, DDG has every right to say some shit back. And I
Absolutely.
like his response. You feel me? He responded with stats. He said, "Nigga, you have 1 plaque. You
And
feel
it took
me?
you
I
20
have
years
like
to get it."
I have like 6. That's a good little ha ha ha. That's a good little one
That's
up.
the LeBron rings.
But like, Joe has a good question too. I don't know you, so somebody explain. He literally does only know him from like the Halle Bailey shit. I didn't even know they were together. So like, this shit is like, there's other people who just needs to know information. Like, you just gotta understand, everybody doesn't have like.
But it's
But
like,
like, he's like me, bro. Like, we don't have the best delivery, bro. So like y'all my friends. So he said that around his friends knowing, like, he meant well, but like,
came out aggressive.
yeah, we're also podcasters, so he just forgot, like, oh shit, I gotta make sure, like, I can't say it like that.
but it's just like, as an older head too, you also got like, I get he's a podcaster, so it's like you gotta tap in with shit. But it's like, if that's a younger generation and you are, how old is Joe Budden, bro?
Nigga, we don't talk about old heads. We don't talk about, like, Mike Tyson's 50 years old. We're not gonna talk about that because he's old.
No, obviously we're younger. We're gonna talk about people before us. But it's
Yeah.
like, if you older, bro, it's like, of course you're probably not gonna know a 20-year-old. You feel me? It's like, it's kind of.
So that was a good question to ask. He wanted some fucking answers.
But he did it in
nobody
an
the crowd-
insulting way, though. He
That
did
was
it in
funny,
an insulting
bro.
way.
That was
Bro.
funny, bro. He said, "Who the fuck is DDG?"
I mean, nigga, Jabari
He
didn't.
dragged it though.
Yeah,
Jabari
but
didn't
we
even know
potted.
Lil Tecca. You feel me? Like, he was like, "Who the fuck is this?" He's like, "I'm in my
Yeah,
30s. I
bro.
don't listen to Lil Tecca, nigga."
But Lil Tech is like, all right, I get it.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good example. But Lil Tecca, aren't they around the same age? Or not? He's around, DDG's around our age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I think
like,
younger, like 25, 26.
it's crazy. So I like the fact that they're going their separate ways. I think it is going to work out for the best for them, like, mentally and stuff like that. He needs some, like, maturing to do, and I think you can only do that when you're single. And I think she's already at that stage of next level of, like, she's just ready to take that next step to, like, just being her best self. You feel me? Like,
Hell yeah.
she is where she needs to be, and just to see, like, her when I was watching her on Grownish, to see where she is now is, like, is actually pretty dope. So I hope and wish them well. I hope the baby is the one that doesn't like receive the short end of the stick here and kind of like doesn't get the attention he or she deserves. I don't know what they have.
Boy, Halo.
Halo. Yeah. So I hope they're that you said boy, right? I hope he's good. Halo for a boy.
Got
Interesting.
two rich parents. He gonna be straight regardless.
I'm talking about like they giving him
It's
that
the house of
emotional
home.
connection. Like it's that
Like
broken
mental.
home.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I feel like
shit like that.
even though they go through their shit, like I feel like they'll put the co-parenting. They'll prioritize that shit.
I think they
'cause-
have core values. Like Haley's definitely
Yeah.
not the type to let her child go through something, just like something like that.
Or be petty. Like
Once that
Right.
kid's like 7 years old though, he's definitely gonna go on Twitter and see like what his father said about his mom
Maybe they'll
not being
delete
able
the
to get
tweets.
fellatio.
Then maybe they'll delete the tweets.
Once it's deleted, it's still out there, nigga. Niggas
Nah,
could
true.
delete it all the
maybe
time.
she'll learn how to get fellatio better.
You honestly don't think? I
You
don't
could
think
just
she gives
tell. You could
better
just
head than
tell.
Chloe.
You could just tell.
All right.
You could just tell. You could just tell.
All right, so
You can
out
just
of the
tell.
Bailey sisters, who you think give it up the best?
Come on. That's easy,
Which
bro.
one got the baby?
That's
Nah,
what I'm saying.
bro. I think Haley would definitely give it up way crazier than
Which one
Chloe.
got the baby?
You could just tell Chloe's just like,
Chloe Bailey is the dancer, singer, the one that like trying to be the next Beyonce, and Haley is Little Mermaid. So you saying
wait, Haley is all right. So then pause. Haley's. You could just tell she's not experienced.
No. Bro, who got the baby?
What about you?
Take fucking.
No, I'm just looking up Chloe.
Take fucking and have a baby. Haley got the baby.
Yeah, Haley got the baby. Baby mother pussy, I heard, is
But
good.
they
For my
in a
guy
relationship
friends.
though.
If it was like fuck, marry, kill type shit, don't kill nobody. I'll definitely like Haley's wifey material, and I'm fucking Chloe, because Chloe is the one that I'll probably get a little down and dirty with, like really go crazy with, and Haley is the one I'll bring home to mom and dad and shit. Like, hey, this is the one.
This is the Little Mermaid.
But the one who definitely would give like this is the J-Lo versus Cardi conversation all over again. You have to go with Chloe. She's giving better top. She's giving better bottom. She's giving middle section. She's doing everything.
Middle section.
Fix the
a
top,
lot
middle,
better.
bottom.
Yeah,
Everything
I don't
checks
know if
off.
you ever seen her choreography, like when she actually dances and really like puts on the show. Like I'm talking about live performances, not even music videos. Imagine that in the bed on top of you. So
with the lights.
yeah,
With the lights in the crowd too.
The red light special.
yeah, and her singing too. You feel me? So I kind of want to get a little bit dark here. That was a nice little light subject for the trendy news, but you guys let me know. So a couple weeks ago, I started watching this show on Netflix. It was called Monsters. It was based off the Menendez brothers. You guys know about it?
Yeah.
I did hear about it.
Yeah, so I think his name is Lyle Menendez and Eric Menendez. And they basically, long story short, they rich Beverly Hills kids, and I guess the father was like really, really rich and like in the porn industry. Was it the porn industry?
That I don't know what the father's
Yeah, it was
profession
some type of like luxury industry type of thing, and then the mother was just the mother. I'm not too sure. So
I think they said she was an alcoholic and she was like abusive.
really.
Yeah, that's what I read.
Yeah, I heard that she was like complicit to all the things that the father was doing, but they didn't necessarily. I couldn't after the first episode. I couldn't watch the rest. That's how like it was a little bit too much for me. Like I can't sit with stuff like that. So, long story short, this guy, I think it was Eric. It started off like him basically saying like, "Yo, I can't do this." Like he's having panic attacks. He's like having anxiety because it started off like backwards type shit. So like he already did it type shit. So then he goes to his therapist, and then his therapist is sitting there and listening to him, and then he confesses like the whole story to the therapist. And like in real life, the therapist is the one who snitched on him and like actually gave them both up and told them what happened or whatever.
So it was like a
You guys aren't
mandated
aware
reporter.
the Melendez brothers, they murdered their parents for
Damn, bro, I'm getting that. What to the crowd? I'm getting to the story.
No, you was doing great. So I was giving that quick so we could keep it going.
He said, "Hurry
I'm
the
trying to
fuck
give the story, bro.
It was perfect.
So like literally after he goes inside the actual like therapist thing or whatever, he tells a story about both of them. They literally go in the fucking car. they was like, before they go in the car, they're literally sitting there a week before. They was like, yo, bro, we gotta kill our parents. Like, this is happening. They're eating breakfast and like Cheerios, just sitting there like, yo, we gotta. How are we gonna do this? Like, we really need to do this. They was like, all right, cool. Then they just go shopping, and then they was like, oh, we need an ID, so they had to make up some type of like ID in order to get the guns and stuff like that. They literally went to the store and bought shotguns, bro, and then put it in their trunk. Went to their homes. Their mom and dad was literally sitting there watching a movie. They walked in with the shotgun, and he tells his brother, he said, you have to do it, so I know you won't chicken out, and that we're doing this for real. The brother shakes his head, yes, starts walking, opens the door. The father gets up, boom. First one to the stomach, next one to the chest. Mom gets it, boom. Everybody on the floor, like, bro, face is getting shot off, heads is getting shot off. I'm talking about, you can literally see everybody getting shot the fuck off. They walk back out to refill their guns, and he was like, all right, brother, I'm gonna go finish mom off. I'll be right back. Comes back out, and I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I wanted to cry. And I'm just depicting this like story because like just this image in your head, and then these two kids walk back out, and it's like, all right, cool, and they blamed it on Russians, right? Menendez brothers, just to fast track, like literally after this comes out like a couple weeks ago, I guess this past week, Kim Kardashian begins to advocate for the Menendez brothers. And then now they're saying like, because another documentary came out on Peacock, and they were talking about it, and the Menendez brothers are basically saying, okay, let's like tell you our side of the story, how our parents been abusive, they've been sexually harassing us. All of a sudden now the mother would sit there and like watch and like just not do anything and shit like that. So
yeah, they're claiming it as self-defense. They're saying that they did it in defense because their father was molesting them.
that doesn't make sense.
They said that they also have proof of someone else like with sexual assault allegations against trying to go after one of the brothers as well too.
Nah, they said they sent a letter out, right? Like to I think one of the family members or grandparents.
Saying that they, you know, they've been getting like abused for like X amount of time, and the
They wrote
dad
it
and the
like
mom.
eight weeks before, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, before the murders happened. So like that's how they can corroborate that I actually did happen. Like they mentioned like I'm being abused and I'm gonna defend myself.
Yeah, I heard one of them was getting abused up until like 18 or something like that, and then it kind of transferred over to like the younger one.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
when
it's in
they
the
were
notes.
actually committing the murder, if I'm not mistaken, one was like 19 and then the other one was like 22, 23 or some shit like that. So
18 and 21.
18, 21. So
Yeah.
like they were already adults, and then on top of that, they're not necessarily looking at it to prove that they're innocent because they know that they killed their parents. That's
100%.
not what
Yeah.
they're trying to like change the charges to see if they already served the time in enough time in order to come back out. So they're gonna see whether, instead of it being like first degree or murder to the highest degree where they almost got like the death penalty, and they was like,
if
no,
they
just
can
life in
lower it
prison.
down.
Yeah.
Which is kind of an interesting topic. Do you feel like somebody who was being sexually abused for so many years by their own parents and stuff like that, and it's like, think about how many years of instilled trauma that like breeds on you for years. Like,
What are you saying? Like, should they defend themselves and take it into their own hands?
I mean, can you blame
That's not
somebody
defense,
for being that traumatized where, you know, they hit that breaking point for being abused for so many years on end?
Yeah, because they can't say it's self-defense. That's retaliation.
Yeah.
They waited till it was done. They literally sat there and
That's
plotted
definitely
over cereal
premeditated.
and breakfast, and they literally was like, all right, let's do this. Like they did that and thought about doing it in a calm manner. You feel me?
Premeditated.
Yeah,
Sure.
premeditated.
They weren't anxious until after they committed the murder.
I just feel like they did. I personally feel like they didn't have no escape in a sense. Like, it's your own parents, and like, you know, you're giving them grace to like see if anything would change, but like nothing's changing, and like they're continuing to be the same two horrible people. And I'm not justifying the killing, but I'm just saying like that's probably what they were thinking. Like, they have no escape, like, and we're hurt by it, and they're not gonna change. So, bro, here's our like final solution. Because this reminds me of like the Gypsy Rose
I was
thing.
just about to say
Yeah,
that.
like Gypsy Rose and her
It was
mom.
like validated for her, but when it's another situation, I mean, I get it. Nah, honestly, I don't get it.
She
It
didn't
was
kill
both
the
too.
mother though. These niggas walked
Or, like,
in with
she had
shotguns and shot him up. She
Or like she had the
She's
boyfriend. She had the
premeditated
boyfriend.
to do it.
Yeah, she had somebody else do it. Yeah,
But even then, it's still her
Premeditated.
mom, her parent, and it's still their mom and dad. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it still correlates back to the parents. Like you're supposed to be
but how she
raising them,
did
but
it was like not. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. How she did it was she didn't even like have the guts to like sit there and like look at it. These niggas really walked in,
Handle business.
and like didn't blink an eye. Like they didn't yell.
It's different type of trauma though.
they're
That's what
numb.
I'm saying is like it takes a certain level of like I don't know, like person to do that. You know, a certain type
Trauma.
of person to do that. You feel me? So if that's a certain type of trauma that caused you to do that, that's not like a trauma that can be fixed overnight. That is a
yeah.
lifetime trauma.
Not lifetime.
That's a
I mean, it
lifetime
depends.
trauma.
Unfixable.
When therapy, they say you can't cure therapy overnight. This is something that continues and you just grow and it gets better. But they're in the perfect place to figure that out,
That is not the perfect
and the
place.
safest place to
keep it
figure that
going.
out.
That is not the
respect
perfect
it.
place.
Bro,
Jail
like-
is not the perfect place for somebody
For them.
Bro,
The
man,
cult.
yeah, I'm talking about for them specifically. They should be there.
Prisons for defective
I get it,
people.
bro. Like wrong is wrong. They shouldn't have never been molested or anything that the parents should have done. But like, you
slaughter?
don't fight fire with fire, bro. And look where it gets you. And I'm pretty sure not only that they're in jail, even if they were out of jail, bro, it clearly showed like in the video, like the documentary or whatever, that they were not at peace. You feel me? That trauma, even after killing them, it still sat with them. So it's like they would never be cured regardless. So to take it, they should have just lived like that instead of taking it to the next level, because like you just made it worse.
So you would have chose continue to get sexually abused and abused on different levels.
I mean, after 18, you can leave, and after at that point, you like it. No disrespect.
I mean, not
Not
everybody's in a situation to just
Victims,
get up
the
and leave.
victim,
Yeah, that's what I was
You
gonna
know?
say.
I just told you they were rich kids in Beverly Hills.
Doesn't mean their parents
their
are rich
parents.
kids.
Yeah,
Either way, they can.
They're
Bro,
just
you're
being provided
18.
for.
You can't get a job, bro. If me and you can go from the gutter to get a job, they can work themselves out. Go to a rich friend's house. Hey, let me get a loan. They have way more opportunity than us. So you say they can't make
Nigga,
shit
you're
happen
really
at,
coming
at
from- Bro, that
19
shit
and
fucking
21?
Yeah, nobody
somebody's
think-
head,
They had business. If they can plan how to steal their mother's money, they can plan how to get a fucking job and move away from a situation they don't like. That's like
Nobody-
saying, all right, a lot of women don't come out and say shit about rape and stuff, but like a lot of women do have the courage to do that, and they would tell you that they're better off for that. So it's like, why wouldn't you do that for yourself? It's not only a woman thing. You feel me? If he got molested, you had every right. Like clearly, they could outpower their fucking parents. Clearly, they were brawling ass like grown men at that time. Like now, how we look back in high school and shit. Like that's not how they used to look back then. They used to look like adults. So like that's literally how they were. They could have outpowered their parents and left.
I just feel like it's easier said than done, and it's
Yeah.
like you won't really understand what that type of trauma could like mentally do to you. You feel me? It's easy to say, oh yeah, just get up and leave and go get a job, but like for somebody that's been mentally abused, that shit sticks with you. And it's
Carisha
like,
caught the bag.
for
Diddy's
some
in jail.
people, they want to let that out. It's like I won't feel satisfied running from my problems. I feel like I gotta solve it, and maybe the only way to solve
like
it
they
is
want to take matter into
killing.
their own hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carisha, they're rich and
never know.
famous. All they had to do was voice their opinions. Carisha, like P. Diddy's girl or whatever, she literally did the exact thing. She followed through with the law. Okay, she went through. She got justice. You feel me? P. Diddy
After
is
how
behind
long though?
bars.
She took mad long to come out and speak.
Yeah, but like she's not dead. I mean, he's not dead. He's being justice served, and she's finally can be able to live at peace
But she wasn't even the first one to
without
speak out
going
either.
to jail.
Who
feel me?
was to say that she would have spoke out if somebody else didn't?
Regardless,
Like
but
to see
she did though. And the more who do, the more you're better off. Look how much money she ended up getting because of that. She could have been got that a long time ago. This is what I'm saying. better you speak out, there's different ways to handle situations. So if you're gonna get molested and stuff like that, I'm not saying like, all right, don't fucking do anything about it. Like, don't say, hey, I forgive you. No, like, there's just different ways to handle it where both parties, well, it would have been out, it would have came out a lot better out for them rather than just killing your parents. Like, regardless, man, like, that's family. You feel me?
I mean, they probably feel like I'm family too, and you have the fucking guts to do this to me. Like, at the end of the day,
Right.
we not family at this point. If you could look at me and do this to me, what is family?
Like,
You
I'm
feel me?
supposed to look at you like you're supposed to like raise me. You're supposed to like be like essentially be my role model, and you just take like the money and just be like an ugly ass person.
Take
Like,
everything from
So
that person.
respect
yeah,
is a
and then
two-way
like
street.
and like
That's a
like you
fact.
were saying about like, you know, get up and like, you know, you're 18, like get a job. Like, a lot of people don't think like that. Like, some people are like like not their memory, they're like head is so fogged up from like what you said, like all the trauma that they endured, and like I'm pretty sure it was like an impulsive decision that they just wanted to be like, okay,
Hell yeah.
one day we're gonna do this, that, and a third. We're gonna strategically plan this out, and that's it. Like, it. Nobody really thinks about getting up, getting a job, because then some people don't even have that motivation to do that.
I
They
mean,
just be like,
you don't
look,
even have to do that. You can just find help. There's more than people if you just speak out.
they were
when
trying. They
you're a
were
victim,
speaking
you feel
out.
trapped. So
They
maybe
weren't
you just
speaking
felt
out.
trapped
They
again.
they weren't
Didn't they
speaking
reach
out.
out
Trapped,
to a
and that was the
family
one way
member
that
still?
they felt
He
free,
said
bro.
it stopped at being 18. They were 19 and 21. All right. They weren't even living at the parents' house. They had to go to the parents' house to do that. They could have just they had cars, they had money, they were braggadocious, they had tennis going on, they had actual games, they had an actual life, regardless of whether or not it was connected to their parents or not. It was individual lives that they had. They had their own level of independence. So they chose to use that independence to commit acts, okay, and like that got them in trouble. And I'm not even, granted,
That says a lot. Not to cut you off, but that says a lot. To be able to like move on from a situation and the shit's still so instilled that you feel like you still have to retaliate and go back.
bro.
It speaks.
If everybody like retaliates through that talk, like bad thoughts like that, bro, everybody would be dead, bro.
Yeah, but not everybody goes through 18 years of being sexually abused. So it's just like, it's a
You
situation
don't know
where
that.
exactly.
There's mad people who's been abused, who's been raped, who didn't go out and fucking go and kill people with shotguns.
For sure. But we hear about the cases that do, and it's like, I feel like they're not the worst people for the you know, their actions. In all honesty, I'm not saying they handled it the best way by all means, and I agree with it 100% by all means. I'm not saying that, but
You'll let them back out in the streets.
I feel like it's a certain, I don't know how long they've been in prison, but I feel like, you know, if they did serve a decent amount of time and a reasonable amount of time, I
For
do
murder,
feel like,
what's a decent amount of time for murder?
I mean, instead of doing life, for example, if they serve like maybe 18 years out of, well, like they was expected to get 25 to 30, I would say, all right, cool.
18 years for
fair.
shooting both of your parents. That's enough time in jail.
That's close to almost 25. Yeah.
I think
That's
25 years.
That's
is
insane.
I think 25 years is a calm number on how many years like someone should spend for murder, at least in prison. Like, depending on the murder case. Like,
You get
obviously, if
25 to
it's-
life for one murder.
That's what I'm saying. If it's gruesome,
They
like
did two.
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying,
If
the
it's
intentions
gruesome, then
matter.
it's- yeah.
Bro, intentions matter. Cool is great, but also like it also doesn't, because like actions will always have consequences. That's the world we live in. So just expect those consequences to happen.
Intentions do matter though.
Like, for example, it matters whether how you're going to approach it, but whether you do it or not, you still did it, and it's still gonna come with some type of backlash. That's with any decision, with regardless of like the Menendez shit. But I'm just saying, the Menendez brothers had their opportunity of freedom and they used it inappropriately. They could have used it in a way where they got the justice and the mental peace that they needed to move on from it, and as well as not be in jail and having this conversation. But I'm not, like you said, like, they deserve their justice, and if they were to go that route, they should have took a page out of my man's Dexter's book and shut the fuck up. You feel me?
Yo.
This nigga went to the therapist and started blabbing, and then the other brother was like, bro, what the fuck you're gonna do? So the brother, if you're going to do that, you need to know how to shut the fuck up, because if not, then this is the situation that you're going to be in. So I like just looking at it, I 100% blame. I forgot which one it was. I think it was Lyle. I think it was him who did it. Or no, I think it might have been Eric, bro, who was in the therapy. He was just detail for detail, bro. It was it was bad.
I feel like after hearing that from you, like you're the type of nigga like, if we lived in a world with like Batman or like Spider-Man, you'd be like, yo, these fucking superheroes always fucking saving the day, yo.
Like, let's let the world be what it is.
Let the police do what they do, man. They
These
all
damn
need jobs.
You're about to get them out of a job. Like, what the fuck?
What?
I'm just saying, like,
Yo.
you know, they're going for their version of justice, and that's the same thing a hero will do. I'm not calling them heroes in any shape.
Batman
or form.
would not murder. Spider-Man would not murder.
They'll
The
just-
heroes that you do would
Batman
not
will
murder.
brutally cripple, right? He will
Brutally
fuck
cripple.
you up, bro.
That's not murder.
Yeah, breaking
That's
your
not
jaw.
shotguns to the fucking body and to the temple, and then going back to refill your fucking shotgun and say, I'm gonna go back and kill mom, and then go back into your own house that you grew up in. It was like, all right, let me continue doing
Not
this.
if it's Ben Affleck,
And then
Batman.
wake up and go and eat
Not if
breakfast.
it's benefit.
Bro.
Like,
So wait, Batman has never killed somebody?
no. The only
Like,
person
ever.
he killed in the comics was Joker that one time, and he didn't feel good about it. So it was like, and I don't even think that was just one version of the comic type shit. I don't even know if that was like DC. It probably was, but like you know how they have like different universes and shit like that. So I don't know which Batman
Didn't he do it
was.
because he killed Robin?
I don't know.
I think you showed me that movie.
It was I don't know which Batman movie it was, but it was when he was older.
It was
It might
that
be The Killing Joke, bro. I think it was The Killing Joke.
maybe. I'm thinking of the one that you showed me where Robin was killed by the Joker, and
Nah,
then
that's
from
not
there
it.
he was trying to get the Joker killed. Like Robin was still alive, trying to get the Joker killed by Batman.
Nah, the Joker's alive in that. But that was a great movie. That was Under the Red Hood you're talking about.
Banger.
But
Moving
yeah, we
on.
could definitely move on for sure, man. That was interesting.
The briefcast. The
Yeah.
brag.
And we're back.
Yeah, so the man who had sex with Cardi B,
Who is it?
Stefon Briggs is his name.
Diggs.
Is it basketball
Stefon
player?
Briggs? Okay.
Diggs.
Diggs. Yeah, he's
Diggs.
an NFL player. Yeah,
NFL.
yeah.
I
Okay.
heard my son been piping more than one rapper chick, man.
Really?
Yeah, that's what academics said.
Is he on like a like the male version of like what that girl called? It's not Ruby Rose, is it?
Lori Harvey.
Lori Harvey. Yeah.
Oh, wait,
I don't think he's
hold
doing
up.
it for a
Is he like
hold
contract.
on.
Lori Harvey?
I don't think he's doing it for a contract. And
His net worth
looks.
was something crazy. Hold up.
My son be balling. He's a top football player right now.
12.5 million.
What team is he on? Do you know?
Fuck.
I don't know.
I'm looking at it right now. Hold on.
Not the fuck. I don't want to sound crazy.
Checking right.
What
Texans.
is?
Oh, he's on the Texans. That's a good
Yeah,
team,
Houston
man.
Texans.
Stefon
Oh, yeah.
Diggs. Okay.
Said everything's bigger in Texas.
I mean, like no,
Yeehaw.
everything and everyone is bigger in Texas, man. So the Stallions for the females, and obviously the females need to be satisfied in Texas, so there got to be some counterparts over there for him. So
That's crazy.
So to fight last week's case, Stefon Diggs is definitely fucking a pregnant woman. Can you believe?
It's like, can somebody blame him though? Like,
It's Cardi B.
it's Cardi B. You know, Offset ain't shit. They was single at the time. How y'all feel about that? Because it's iffy for me. Know what I mean,
respectfully,
it's real
yo,
iffy.
tune into episode 84 of my thoughts on that. That shit is retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just want to let y'all know, if you didn't know, Stefon Diggs, he was
Let me ask you this.
digging Cardi out.
All right.
No
Question
pun
with a
intended.
question. You and Shorty, the girl that you currently go out with, broke up, but you got her pregnant.
Niggas is not putting me in this situation.
Would you let a man that you know, or
That's
like
different. That's like asking me be Offset. How would I feel about that? That completely changes the whole perspective
bruh, I'm literally putting you in the exact situation.
of me being Offset. though.
Exactly.
Like, no, of
How
course
would
I'm
you
not
feel?
gonna fuck with it. Like, why would I fuck with somebody else fucking my baby mom?
All right.
Any logical
but
person
you're
gonna say
okay.
that.
But
I'm
it
an
is what it
insider
is, though.
looking at the
But
situation.
you're
though.
okay with but you being Stefon Diggs fucking Cardi B.
I'm not saying that that's morally right. I was just saying, like, how do y'all feel about that? Because it's like,
No,
at the
I'm
end of the
asking
day,
you. You're saying that
she's a
you're okay
single
with
woman.
doing that.
I didn't even say whether I was okay with anything. I'm just saying, can you
Bro, I
blame
didn't
her?
say you did. I said I'm asking you. Are you? Do you think that?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking y'all perspective. I'm still
escalated
thinking about
quickly.
it.
Nigga, I'm asking you.
Shit.
I'm asking
You
what I'm
answered his
asking.
question
back to
with the
me.
question.
Huh?
He said you answered his question with the
That's
question.
what I said. Yeah, I said I'm gonna answer your question with a question.
So it's like, I still don't know. Y'all might have to come back.
This took a wild ass turn. I wish I had some popcorn, low key.
Cause that shit is like, that's an iffy situation. Like, morally, I'm saying that that's wrong. At the end of the day, if that's a pregnant woman, she got her whole situation. You should stay out of that. You know what I mean?
and I'm not opposed to like dating pregnant women. I'm just saying wait until she has the baby, handle that, and then we can keep talking. And I think that's a good way to actually get you and the woman to actually bond on more of like an emotional level before you even reaching that
I
physicality.
don't think he's looking to date her.
No,
Really
that he hit. He just hit.
He
It's
just
not
wanted
like
to
they're
hit.
dating.
He just
or
wanted to hit
anything.
and quit. But I'm just saying like I was just saying that I'm not opposing to having that type of like thing with a pregnant
Situation,
woman, but
yeah.
it'll have to be whether they're like we have to build this first, you handle that, and then I come in. I'm just talking aside from that situation. Like
He said, "I'm hitting
now I'm
after the
putting
baby come
myself
back."
in that situation. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I think Cardi did kind of move up. I think NFL players are better and richer than rappers, I would say, than most rappers,
I
right?
like to assume so, right?
The NFL basketball players, they winning.
Yeah, because the baby just literally dropped an album, and this first week sales got 9K, and I'm pretty sure NFL players get like 9 million a year, like consistently, like bare minimum. So it's like, so I don't know. So I think that's a step up for her. Shout out to Cardi.
Shout out.
Yeah.
But close your legs, man. Nobody should really be that horny that they need to calm down.
A month before you're about to get pregnant, give birth is type crazy though.
A month, bro?
I heard she
You
was 8
can't
months
wait
pregnant. I don't
30
know how true it
days.
is.
Like,
She's
See-
trying to get the baby out early.
ain't
See,
But I heard it's not a bad thing to fuck while you're pregnant either. It helps open up the cervix? I might be wrong. I might sound.
You would know better than me.
yeah, I don't know.
Shit, I don't got no kids.
I never
Shit,
been
I don't got no
pregnant.
kids.
Listen, yeah, I ain't got no kids. I ain't been pregnant, so I mean, hey.
I like that Thalia, like.
I got a D plus in anatomy, nigga. Like I barely passed that class, and I don't even think it was a class. I think it was like a you feel me, like a marking period. You feel me? Like,
And I'm definitely not gonna
Extra
test
credit.
that theory out when I get pregnant. So there's a
nah, but Cardi though, good luck to you. I don't think you're pregnant now, so maybe
Did she give birth?
I
yeah.
think she gave birth, yeah.
So
We'll see.
congrats to you.
I think
I
she
think
did.
the name is Halo, right?
I don't know at all what that baby's name is.
Oh no,
There's a couple halos out there.
a lot of
man.
Halos.
Get my halo.
Halo.
Let's keep this train moving.
Choo choo.
Okay,
I
Rad.
don't know.
Okay, right.
So Diddy had an indictment, and there's more updated news, and what he really dropped was really crazy. It was a lot.
And that's
Oh
all,
my god,
folks.
yeah, and that's all.
We didn't say put it in
Folks,
turbo mode, no,
relationships. Oh my god, relationships. Rad. I have a question for you.
I love how you answered the
Like a
phone back and
Dungeon
forth. Right. Hold on, before we do move on from Diddy, like I actually have been finding like no decent research besides like just other things coming to light. Like, what have you actually heard like from the Diddy indictment?
His mom actually spoke out and responded, and actually had like a lot to say, you know, in his defense. Obviously, her name is Carisha, right?
His mom.
Maybe
No, not the mom. The
girl.
one that got beat up. Yeah.
Cassie.
That's Cash.
It's Cassie. Yeah, I keep calling her Carisha. Sorry. Cassie is, you know, she was like, yeah, the thing with Cassie, it was not right, but blah, blah, blah. And she was just like, yeah, that's my son. I love him, blah, blah, blah. So I just thought it was interesting to see that no matter what, like, I feel like the mothers would always kind of like look at you and be like, yo, I'll see you for the good of you, I guess. Like, I don't know.
Of course.
I've read something
It's a
that
little weird.
his lawyer had got like 12,000 calls in like 24 hours after he announced that he was taking over the case.
Yeah, because he changed his team. So there's like
Yeah,
a
he
whole
did.
new team now.
Wow.
Like, yeah, so I think it was almost
Oh,
like a
shoot.
mistrial as well. So like they are really, really like the judge was like getting really, really frustrated about how like the case is like being handled because they're really, I don't know. I'm sorry, I might be getting this mixed up with the Young Thug trial
Thug,
actually.
yeah.
But the Diddy one, let me to get back. They found out that he was basically liquidating like a lot of like his assets to kind of like prepare for like
this.
to pay for like the lawyers and stuff like that, but there's like a lot of money that he can't like really get into and grasp right now. So like what they're trying to do is make the case like drag it out basically, so they can basically make sure that he doesn't have a lot of money to afford like a defense.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
they can basically, he will be more likely to get proven guilty type shit. So they're playing like a long-term game right now, which is a little crazy.
Checkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The law is not fucking around. They really want this man like behind bars.
Yeah, they
Diddy
trying to nip
Epstein
the
get
shit in
him
the
away?
butt.
Yeah, man. So, and obviously, I don't know if y'all seen. There's already a couple Diddy documentaries out. Like, I
50
haven't seen
sold
them.
to Netflix apparently.
Yeah, so hopefully that one comes out good. Netflix makes good
Did he do it?
documentaries.
He did.
Diddy did it.
Diddy definitely did.
Yeah,
Thank
his
you.
I'm just reading verbatim from what I wrote. I mean, read. Yeah, there you go.
Currently reading.
So Diddy's attorney, the attorney representing 120 people accusing a rapper, what did he say? In a 10-day period, we got 3,200 calls. Then from the press conference that we had yesterday, from the time of the interview, we had 12,000 calls in about 24 hours.
Wow.
And that's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, the nigga's wild.
Did
Bro.
he do it? Yes, he did.
Absolutely.
I mean, so, good luck. I don't know. Like, that's not my homie.
That shit
was
is
Diddy-
crazy. Yo.
That was Diddy news for y'all.
Oh, and they're saying that they're going after that like all the new evidence that's coming out that like and involves like high profile people.
Yeah, you
and
didn't see that?
If they
Like 2
like
minutes, some white guy. He was talking. Wasn't the new lawyer, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I saw what you was talking about. Yeah, you're right. What did he say again? I
forgot, me too. Yeah,
I think that nigga was talking about like
he was saying that like if all the evidence was to get leaked out, that like it's over. Whether you were in the room, watch it happen, didn't do anything about it, and that I think
People are
they were
getting
specific.
questioned.
Yeah, I think they were specifically talking about like minors.
Yeah.
like that Diddy was involving himself in. So it's
like artists, like celebrities. He was just like, yo, we're coming for everybody, whether you're gonna be indicted or whether you're gonna be like questioned. That guy stood on the podium. He was like, yo, listen, if there's anybody who's just keep calling, please let us know. We're trying to get like to the bottom of this like right now. So it's like
crazy.
Yeah, they're really coming for Diddy, man, and it's looking like by New Year's, that's where I'm gonna guess that we're gonna get like how long he's gonna
like I
be
seen
sentenced
Kevin
for.
Hart, like a snippet of Kevin Hart within the little parties,
Oh yeah.
candle lit in the hot tub.
And they lit the girl's hair up.
Yeah, like with some drinky drinks and whatnot.
Yeah, that's been the most I've been seeing is like those little.
It's like that one
videos.
snippet
Little videos,
I
yeah.
keep seeing, and then like Kevin Hart, he got no shame in his game. He was all up in the camera.
But
So
it's just crazy. It's like it really make you look at like this, including like the whole Nickelodeon situation.
oh, that broke my heart.
It just really make you look at all of these industries differently. Like it's so much shit that we are gonna get exposed to.
There's a lot going on in the
It's like-
shadows.
Yeah,
It's insane. That shit could really fuck up the music
And
industry.
it's funny because I always wanted to be little Disney Channel character. My name is Thalia, and you're watching Disney Channel.
nah, you
wanted
really
that.
gotta think about it though. Like, I feel like all this is kind of like a little bit of a cover up. You feel me? Of like things that it's just using us to distract us from what's like really important and going on in the world right now. And I think I should really tune in to like making sure y'all really are focusing on like the election, focusing on what's going on between like what Ukraine and like the Islam and all that Iran shit going on. Like that shit is like
Florida.
there was just like a whole fucking hurricane that literally just got passed, that just happened. So there's just too much going on right now, and then we're just getting this type of news in our algorithm. But people are really suffering. Like Kamala Harris is like giving millions and billions of dollars to Ukraine, but everybody for the hurricane is only getting $750, and they done lost their house, their homes, their cars, and everything. She was like, "Yeah, $750. Here you go."
What the hell is
And
that
like,
gonna
what
do?
the fuck is that gonna do? Well, thanks. Yeah, keep supporting foreign countries and giving them money to
She's
contribute
ass
to World War
backwards,
Three.
bro.
We love you, and well, everyone loves you. And then apparently, you're going to be voted the next female president because you're completely qualified, Kamala Harris. You're completely qualified. We believe in you. I
With all
believe in you.
sarcasm intended.
Remember, he's not Mr. Politics.
Anyway,
Wait, can I
we
say
don't
something
dabble in
funny?
politics.
sure.
So I think, because you know how like the when the election time comes, it's like everybody puts like their yard signs up for like who they're like representing.
Yeah.
So I was driving by, and then I guess like this house was like for Kamala, and then they said, "Kamala, grab him by the ballot," and I found that mad corny, but like mad funny at the same time. I was like, this is so corny.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's my little side note.
Salute, man. Let's just keep focusing on Diddy's indictment and Cardi B fucking while pregnant and waiting for her 5th child, and the Menendez brothers. Yo, this is, if I don't know what like the end of time, if there's no sign of the end of times happening, guys, right now, like just, I think that's why I'd be calling my family and just be counting my blessings down and like just really feeling grateful, because I feel like there's about to be a turn, bro. And I think you guys should really just, this is a distraction. This is like just a little bit of what we should be paying attention to. The real shit is outside. All right. So that's how I'm going to conclude the trendy news with something dark, something to think about. And hopefully you go out and do a little bit of like reflection and loving with your family.
Amen.
Seriously, man, it's getting shaky out there. I'm not even
Nah,
joking.
it's real shit. Especially with the election. I think we're gonna be alright because this isn't the first time we've seen like a
Crazy election.
World War III is crazy though. I'm not really ready for that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
I thought that was gonna happen with Cheeto Puff and president in office, but
It's all good, man. Listen, man.
apparently it's the.
Pray for
let
America.
me shut up.
Yeah, I want to get over this. All right, let's get into some relationships. You feel me?
Like that.
Relationships. You feel me? With
No.
the eaters and the cheaters and the wives.
And the beaters.
You feel me?
Yeah, feel me?
Y'all are crazy.
Yeah, and the hoes with the bros.
I'm looking for the hoe.
You feel me?
Shake
Big
that
Dog
asshole.
Double BT. We are here today, and I have you sitting here with me,
Yes.
and we're going to focus on the cuff couch over there, right? And
Lover
the cuff
boys.
couch,
This
Raw and
Like I
Rad.
said.
All right, I have a
Rad.
question for you, and this is, shout out to the podcast that Ian Schwartzman runs, over there on the Joe Budden Network. Now let me stop. Shout out to the Joe Budden podcast.
Network.
All right, but out of all things, your girl's wants and needs in a man, how much of it do you guys have?
I'll let Rahh go first. I think he's been in
More relationships than you?
No, a longer situation.
Damn.
That's fucked up, bro.
A longer situation.
He said, yeah. I would say I'm a good, solid, like, you know how they say.
No, your current relationship though.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. You know how they say, like, 10 boxes. How many boxes did they check off? I would say I'll probably check off 8 out of 10.
You want to elaborate on what those boxes are and which one of those that you're actually missing? Like,
I mean, me personally, I'll probably say I'm lacking like the financial box that I would want to be in, for sure, for myself personally as well as my relationship. And then like the other box would be like, I see myself being more of like in that health field, like going to the gym, taking my like
So
mental health
fitness
as well
box.
as physical health. Yeah,
that's what she wants
a
from
lot
you?
more serious. Nah, I feel like that's what.
Oh,
she-
him as a man that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, fuck that. I'm saying like, all right, so you got those 8 boxes. She checked them off. She's like, all right, got the nice fits, got the nice haircut, cool. But there's 2 things that he don't have. What are those two things that you don't have?
I feel like
Like you're not mentally there, and the broke one was good. It was the second one I was a little iffy about.
to kind of put that all in a nutshell, I feel like the self-discipline that comes with like, you know, going to the gym, working on my mental health, like that aspect of just feeling like I'm in a daily habit
Like
of
a
doing my own
routine.
shit. Yeah, like that routine and just all of that.
So your girl would want you to have a routine and more money.
Yeah,
That makes
to
sense.
simplify it.
I agree with him. I definitely.
No,
I'm in the middle of
we
my.
gotta stop doing this,
Can I
guys.
talk?
Oh my
We gotta
gosh.
stop doing this,
Let me
bro.
talk.
Every time the first person goes, everybody fucking paraphrases the question and
You don't even
the
know what
answer
I was
and
gonna
does it.
say as a response. Just
You just said it.
yeah, I wasn't done.
Go ahead, Rad.
Cut off mid time.
Go ahead, Rad.
I agree with him. I do think financial as well as like a set routine and like what I'm doing to take care of myself are great boxes to check off. As for me though as well, I think if I had one, it would be more willing, I think, to go out and enjoy like the night or the day, depending on what day it is, and going out, like, you know what I mean? Because like on a Friday for me, I work all week. On a Friday, I like to be at home. Sometimes my girl will want to go out, so I think giving her those little date nights or something that I can add on my list of things that I lack.
Oh, so you're saying you're not fun on the weekend?
No, I'm
bro.
definitely a fucking blasty blast. Like we rock out. We do a lot of other things, but like if it's like going to the bar or other shit, like I'm not that much of a drinker, so I don't care to be in those situations. But
More of a planner, essentially.
But I did ask as well when I did get this question approached, and I asked what features I do have, and I was told them, and I was actually very appreciative of those because it made me think more than the materialistic aspect of things, as in what my physical appearance looks like or what my financial status looks like, because there were other things that was mentioned. Like what I do have is I'm very attentive. I care, I try to look and ask what's wrong and be communicative, so they know like everything's fine and you can come talk to me. I'm very patient. I deal with a lot of shit all the time, and I think that comes from working with kids, just being able to just sit there and deal with the moments that come. And then other than that, I mean, also I still get adventurous, believe it or not. And
So the only thing you're missing is just you don't go out enough with your girlfriend?
I think that would be it. Just try to plan more dates.
Okay.
Be more of a planner.
Yeah, and that's something I actually hold tight to my
Well,
heart.
yours
'cause-
is that in addition to the two exact things that Rahh thought about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those, when you look at it, are the major things, which is to help take care of like a stable relationship, And then, like I said, when I asked like
Not
what were
because
the other features I had.
I'm sorry, Rad,
you're okay.
Mr. Rad. I apologize, King, for cutting you off. Can you
Black King.
please elaborate on your thought before I interject?
No, you're
I
good, bro.
apologize.
What did you have to say?
All right, so like I just personally think that there's different examples that men have that, like, all right, you for example, not you, for like you said that you were like not financially there. He might be financially there, but then she might not be feeling like she's giving that like emotional connection or like certain things like that. So like every relationship is different. It's just, I guess maybe you're both Aquariuses that maybe it's just very strangely similar. So yeah. All right. So if you've been committed to marriage and your partner cheats or something as serious as that happens, Rahh, are you laughing? Because please, I can't do no more laughing right now.
No, I was actually trying to get the question.
I'm like, is he going over there laughing? All right. If you've been committed to a marriage and your partner cheats or something as serious as that happens, do you work it out or do you leave? Keep in mind, you're in a long-term relationship here.
Is this an in general question for the cup
This is
couch?
for the whole entire segregation here, and ladies first.
Okay. I'm leaving.
After
Ain't no-
long-term marriage, all that, you out of here?
Yeah, I'm leaving because my thing is I could have said no to you when you proposed to me, and I decided to not dedicate my life, but I want to say like spend the rest of my life with you, and you go ahead and cheat on me, and we done set boundaries, we done had talks, I told you, some of them like not triggers, but like more of like my sensitive, like soft points, and like you just went ahead and cheated on me, or cheat and beyond, because you said, or something as serious as that happens.
Like maybe he punched you in the face.
Yeah, I'm leaving, because there's no such thing as working it out. I can't see you the same. I think that you're a monster, low key. I just really think that like you have like a hidden like abusive agenda against me, and you just decided that one day you just didn't think twice about it. Like there's so many factors that come into play that like I'm leaving your ass, and don't spin the block, none of that, and go cry.
She said, "Fuck you, fuck you."
In the corner, in the dark.
She said, "Go cry."
I don't know, man.
Like I want you to be outside my house with a boombox, crying for me back, and I'm just gonna look at you and be like this. I might have the next nigga upstairs. Who knows? I'm joking.
Who knows?
Her backup.
Because I feel like it's a long
Her
question,
backup.
but it's just like it still is a little bit of a broad question too. Because like I still need it like on a case by case. Because if she cheats, that isn't like that's going to be in the prenup. If you cheat, I'm taking half your money and we're divorcing. So like that's
Period.
yeah, I'm out. But if it's something else other than cheating, like hey, maybe we built the business together and then she robbed like the money out the fucking credit card or something, like maybe she has like an addiction issue or like something of that level,
Money trauma or something.
yeah, like if it's something like that or like a family issue or some shit, that's something that maybe that can be offer more of a discussion in a sense. But the cheating is that's like a non-negotiable for me. I've done it. I saw what it can do to other people. They've done it to me. I know how it feels. So like, let's put this in a contract to make sure we both don't do it. And if we do it, there's severe consequences on both sides. You feel me? That's what I think about that. How do you guys feel?
I feel like for me, would I stay? There's always like depends on the situation. I mean, obviously, but cheating is cheating, so it's hard to say depends on the situation. There's no way to slice it. You either fuck someone else or did something emotionally with someone else, and that puts a toll on any relationship. Like it lingers in the back of your mind. It never goes away. So
agree.
it's hard to say what I'd do. I'd want to say I leave, but if I'm in a 30-year marriage and I have 3 kids and they're like 12, 8, like 16, they're all still young, going through school, and like all our money is like wrapped up in taking care of our family, and we share finances, and my goal was to spend my life with you, I might reconsider. If I sometimes you have to learn how to forgive, you know what I mean, to move past it. So I don't know, I'm not at that stage in my life where I think I'm enlightened enough to say I'd stay, but I think I'd have to experience it.
Can you forgive? Yes, but like still like trust after, because I can forgive for mental peace, but knowing your actions, can I trust your actions moving
Exactly.
forward?
Once you cross me, like you crossed me, it sucks. I hate to say it, but literally the second you cross me, I don't trust you anymore.
Facts.
Yeah, I can't look at you in a certain way. So like I've done that, and I've seen like you can literally see the switch in the person's eyes and energy, like oh,
Like the
shit.
body
In my own eyes and energy.
Yeah,
not
they
even
don't
there.
fuck with me. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like telling the truth, man. I'd rather just keep that shit to myself, because like it just sometimes the truth did not set me free.
Listen, just cheat and take it to the grave.
But
bro.
sometimes it did though. It's just like in the moment. Like it's like when you rip a band-aid off. Like don't slow peel it, just rip it off. It'll hurt at first, but then I feel like the pain goes away a little bit faster.
though.
That's me. I don't know. What
like
about
that
you,
one.
I
Rob?
agree. Well, for me personally, I mean, I would start by saying, just to kind of like add on what y'all was just touching on, like how I see trust in a relationship is kind of like building blocks. Like you can work, it could be knocked down and you could build back towards that trust, but it could take moving one little piece to knock the whole tower down again. You feel me? So it is something that can be repaired.
The structure's a lot weaker though.
Yeah.
On
Foundation,
the second run around.
For sure. Exactly. To kind of tap back into the question, it is a situational type of thing. There's stipulations that will go with it. Me personally, I will probably lean towards not staying, because I just do feel like for a woman to cheat on a man, yeah, it could be sexist in a way, but it just takes a lot more for a woman to cheat. So it takes a lot more of a toll on a man. You feel me?
It's on an emotional level. Like when women cheat, I think it goes way more to an emotional level. Men just want to do the job, and then they're like, "Oh, should I regret it?"
Yeah.
Women are like, "No, I know what I'm about to go do. I'm in here."
Right. But there's instances where you
Never
know,
slip and fall on dick. Like, you feel me?
right.
But you can't trip and end up in pussy.
That's crazy.
They said, hey,
I'm fucking with you.
God,
That's
man.
wild.
But nah, like females
God
can
math.
do
That's how you gonna follow that up with God math?
and then just speed right past it. But
Men.
nah, fucking women. Damn, I lost my point.
I apologize.
It's all good. Moving forward.
You said God math.
Nah, I said guy math.
God,
Oh, I
man.
thought you said God, like hallelujah, God,
nah,
bro.
Nah.
That ain't math.
Guy math.
That is no math. Ladies, I'm here for y'all. That ain't
Nigga,
no math.
That was crazy.
No.
Guy
It's
math.
guy
Just because there's 3 of y'all and one of me ain't no fucking guy
I didn't
math.
say that.
You have girl dinner. We have guy math.
We have guy
Yeah,
math.
her girl dinner
That's
is
dumb math.
goldfish.
Who the fuck what?
It's goldfish.
You just ate goldfish before
2
the
bags
pod.
of goldfish.
Mind your business.
Mind your business.
I'm sorry, man. The JSC is our business, and you talking about it.
Dang.
You feel me?
What?
Just
Dang.
damn. What's like a food? What's the C word for food? Like just stay what? Like
Chewing.
just stay cooking.
Just stay cooking. There we go.
Oh, I like
Big
that.
dog tea with your big ass. Just stay cooking.
When my
Just
big
stay
ass
close.
is crazy.
Nah,
Big back. No, I'm playing.
nah, that's that's fire. Big back tea.
That's
fire.
crazy. That's big back's an insult. That's
It's wait, bro. The kids say it all the time.
an
They,
insult.
That just means when you like eating food.
bro, they always talking to each other and calling each other that, like on some like how we say nigga. Like
Yeah,
that's
they're
just
talking
big
shit
back.
to each other.
But they
like,
say
"Oh,
it
what's
for
good?"
anything. Like if you eating a meal in front of them, you could be the skinniest person in the room, and they'd be like, "Oh, you big bag."
Bro, I'm be honest. I don't
Or
know
like
what
you
that
could say
means.
you're hungry and then a big back comes about.
Or you could just
I
explain what kind of
apologize.
meal you
Hungry
want. And they'd
ass.
be like, "Big back ass."
Right.
Yo, so she is Big Dog T, JSC, Just Stay Cooking. Your Preacher Banks, Rod, JSC, what? Just stay what?
Just stay
I got it.
stamping.
Capping.
Yo.
Stay capping.
No, the fuck.
Let me stop. That was the first one that came up. But you
Just
always
stay
have a hat.
capping
That's
is
why I looked
crazy.
at your hat and I was like, cap.
I'll take it.
No, you can't take capping, bro. I don't want you to be a capper on the
Nah,
JSC
man.
boys.
If you know, you know.
I don't know.
It means that he's wearing a hat.
How about I say, just stay comfy?
That's mine.
That's yours?
Yeah.
Comfy? Just stay comfy?
Just stay comfy.
Y'all be wearing button ups and jeans. I'll be here in joggers.
Yeah. Damn, bro. I haven't worn a button up in a while, too.
I know.
It's been a couple months,
Feeling
actually.
relaxed here. I like that. That's a professional level in the attire.
Apparently, I'm not professional enough in my job, and then over here, I'm too professional. It's like when I lived in Jersey, I was too New York. When I lived in New York, I was too Jersey. No matter where I am, what I do, how I am, how I be, I'm just never going to be accepted for who I am.
Nigga
Everything
said,
I'm
and that's,
not made me everything I am.
nigga said that's how I ended up in Connecticut.
Where no one
the
likes
middle.
me. Yeah. But, okay, let's keep this fucking going.
Just keep swimming.
Are you allowing your partner's parent, who's old, to move in?
Hell no.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if the situation calls for, I feel like if the situation calls for them to have to move in, it's a serious situation.
Yeah, but I'm looking at all the other routes before like I'm not saying that like I'm totally against it. Like it honestly depends on the situation, but like
Yeah.
I just feel like it'll like take a toll on my
Daily life.
relationship or slash marriage if each. Because I seen it in both, like
that.
I seen it in both ways where it's like I seen parents move in with people in a relationship, then I seen parents move in when people are married. I just feel like I just seen from the outside looking in, especially with like some people I know.
Yeah, while in a relationship is crazy though, but go ahead.
No, you never know, man.
Yeah.
I just feel like it takes a toll on the relationship because I'm not I can't work on my own relationship with my partner because I'm more worried about their parents and their parents need help, need more help, and they're more vulnerable depending on the situation. So it's like me, I wouldn't be able to like have the mental capacity, but I would have to learn how to have the mental capacity if the situation dumps down.
If you really
to
love
it.
that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I'm half and half. I definitely think, again, it comes with what's the severity of the case that you need to move in, as well as what is my home status like. Well, as in, like, what kind of home do I have? If I only have like a 3-bedroom house and I already have kids, me and my wife, I might not be like so gung ho to like come move in with me. But say I live in a compound now, or I live in a mansion with like 7 bedrooms. I got rooms I'm not using. Like,
That's a fact.
come live in this crib. Yes, you can live here. But obviously, if I'm already in like a small house with a big family, like, we both have to look at each other and be like, there's other ways we can accommodate you being taken care of.
The attic, the
Definitely.
garage, the basement. Like, I don't know. But for me, I'm all for it, man. I can't put them in a home.
Yeah, I'm super biased as well. Like, I would definitely live in like a 2-family house, and my mom got the other
Yeah.
side.
Because if it's my
Yeah,
mom
that's a compromise.
and she needs me, unfortunately, I don't want to live with her, but she gonna have to come. Fuck it. If it's so, I'm gonna have to have that same respect for my partner too. So like, if we need to do it, then if I'm not there, and I love you, I'm just gonna have to step it the fuck up at right there, right now, in order to make it work. That's
Hell
it.
yeah.
Real shit.
That's real motivation. Like, nigga, I gotta get money. I gotta take care of everybody.
That's a
Let's
fact.
get to it. So I think for me personally, if my partner needed her parent to move in, I would be skeptical about it and reluctant to do it. And like Talia said, I would literally look for multiple different routes. But if it came down to it, like, yeah, fuck it.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
No question.
But
family
homes,
person.
homes give me like on the other side too. Homes like the senior homes, they give me anxiety low key because these nurses.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Sometimes these nurses get underpaid, and I'm not saying like what they're doing is right, but they get underpaid, and that reflects in their attitude, and then that's when they start doing things that are unethical,
Right.
and start treating people like ain't shit. And they're mad vulnerable. Like sometimes we hear nurses on a day-to-day basis like getting arrested because they beat up, somebody.
Bro, I just don't trust them shits. I saw this show called Poker Face, and it's really really good. And one of the episodes was when they were actually in a senior home, and like these 2 old ladies, they talked about how like they went to they ended up going to jail and doing like time for like doing something in the 70s, like for selling weed or whatever, and it wasn't for selling weed. They tried to blow up a children's like school, and literally they ended up getting away, and then they started like murdering people and shit like that, like in the senior home while selling weed and shit like that. They tried to kill her and shit. So like there's just so much shit going on in a senior home, and I heard that that's like that's the easiest way to get herpes is within the senior home, like this STDs, because they do stuff that, you feel me, they're not supposed, they still like us, like with youthful like minds and shit.
Mindset,
They're just
yeah.
old with bodies that can't move. So like it's something that I would probably rather have my family be taken care of by the family, if
Hell
that makes
yeah.
sense. Anybody
All
got
day.
anything more else to add on that? Because we're about to conclude. I didn't put no miscellaneous on here because y'all never watched it. So it's all good. When we have a guest, we'll have a miscellaneous, and it'll be the spirit animal shit. Hopefully we'll have a guest next week. Is it cheating to be your best friend's wingman while you are in a relationship?
Yes. If I'm reading the question right. Yes.
I think
Is that a yes?
That didn't sound too confident.
So like
Because
you,
I thought we were all in agreement.
so like your best man, you at a bar, there's 2 girls, and he needs you to talk to this other girl.
and I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, so get her away from him so he can get the other girl. But you got to keep macking with the other girl.
I mean, technically.
And then slide it to your
it's
boy.
Cheating.
I mean, I think it's only cheating if it leads to you kissing them, making out with them, dancing crazy with, like, you know what I mean? Like, you have intentions of doing something, but I think if like you're just that, you're good at just talking bullshit, so your boy can go mac. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Say,
go
hey,
over
so
here and,
what do you do
and
for
say
work?
some dumb shit for like, yeah, like, hey, how are you? Like, what's up? The basics. What's up, Tali?
I concur because I actually been in the situation where it was me and my ex, and I guess like his boy wanted to get like a girl, and I seen this number keep popping up on his phone, And, you know, I'm reading messages and I'm like, what the fuck? And then like he explains to me like, oh, like my boy, he really wants this girl and I'm trying to get her to go. She thinks she meeting me at this restaurant, but really I'm gonna send him and da 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 da. It was crazy. So then
That's weird.
so, I was like, wait. So then I from my ex's phone, I called the girl's number from his phone, like, and she thinking he calling her. She's like, and then she got mad happy. She said, "Hello." I'm like, "Yeah, hello." She hangs up.
Jesus.
And then I told him, I was like, text her that you're not coming and delete her number right now. And I wasn't having that shit because
that was extreme. Him going and asking, setting up a
that's
date.
what the question reminded me of. And then like he tried to make it seem like it was like a smooth transaction, like,
He was catfishing.
Yeah, exactly. But then he's like, oh, like
giving.
I'm trying to help my boy, so like I could slide her to him, and I was just like, your boy don't know how to speak. Y'all too grown ass man. He can't speak. He got no game. Like I'm confused.
That's not wingman, and that's like literally picking someone up and putting them up to the hoop. Like,
No, but that was my first interaction of like somebody's wingman. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I do understand.
So like that's kind of like the flashback I had when the question presented himself.
That is Wingman 2.0.
Yeah, upgrade.
That is AI Wingman.
That's
like
ChatGPT wingman.
But imagine if he did that.
Wingman.
Imagine if he did that. What else was you being a wingman 1.0 for?
that was literally GBT Wingman because niggas had to type that conversation up like
This nigga's the main
Like,
man.
that's like, it's like saying you're
the circle.
But being a wingman for your boy, it's like saying, is it cheating if say you have a girlfriend and your boy's talking to a girl and he asks you like, yo, what should I say? And you write the line for him. Like, you feel me? It's not cheating. Like, you're just setting up game for like your boy. You feel me?
That's not cheating. I'm talking about
cheating.
cheating on some shit. Like y'all have to go out together. You got to really spit some like there's a two tag team. Yeah, he want the other girl. You got to settle for the other one.
If
y'all
it's
gotta
two man, yes, it's cheating.
Because you know the friend gotta like you
100%.
in order for her to leave you,
Listen.
leave her friend type shit. You feel me?
Two
feel
man
like
is definitely cheating. That's cheating. If you're in the club and it randomly happens, then you're like, all right, like
Yeah, but they just exchanged numbers though. It's nothing sexual that happened, but like social medias was exchanged, a little flirting
That's
here and
cheating.
there,
That's
buy you a
definitely
drink.
cheating.
Really?
You had
Because why
intent.
you out getting numbers?
Social's
Imagine-
one thing. We got a social media.
Imagine your
we got a
girl's at the
podcast.
bar and you don't even know, and she's just watching from afar. How would she interpret that?
What happens if I got somebody
Yeah,
watching you? Then
Brad
what?
just gave me the perfect excuse. Oh yeah, he's a photographer. Wanted to get him for an interview on a podcast. Here's my number.
Not even just same as like we make podcasts. Like I need my views
that's
up.
what I'm saying.
I need more followers.
person.
I need more followers.
Yeah, we're just this is business.
Promoting.
Like
I feel that.
Nigga said this was just a business
this is
transaction.
24/7 here, sweetheart.
That is fucking hilarious.
I have the perfect like
That is
excuse
fucking
to kind of
hilarious.
like not cheat but cheat. You feel me? Because I would never cheat, but like that type of cheating, hell yeah.
He said, "What like our boy said last week? He's like, it's cheating dust." You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because
Like,
I just want to know I still got it. You feel me? I
Little sprinkle.
yeah, like I can really go in the club and be like, oh, pick up a girl if I really want to, and then not call her back or like hit her up and just stalk her stories for the rest of my life
sometimes
and
it's
never
nice to
respond.
know you still got it. You know?
Nigga said I still got it.
I don't know, man.
I know I got it
cheating.
without trying sometimes.
Yeah, of
course
man. It's
Double
good.
DT.
Yeah,
He's got it.
it's good. Big double DT. You feel me? Don't forget.
Big double.
Yeah, you feel me?
The names?
The big is the triple D part. It's just big instead of DDD because nobody says triple D. So it's just big dog, big double DT.
BD to a BD X squared.
The butchering of the name is crazy.
BD
Yeah, I just,
X squared.
I just need
ABCD.
big
I
dog.
said it right the
I
first
like
time.
big dog T. I'm just that's it.
Big dog. What did I
Big
say?
dog, like DA.
Big dog
Yeah, I
T.
know. I got you. I
We
got.
got Big
That's
Dog
stamped.
T.
That's stamped.
Yeah, we got
Gonorrhea girl. And
No, we're
DDT.
not. We're not counting gonorrhea
Double
girl.
DT.
We're no.
dog.
She's like, get rid of the GGs.
Yeah, bro. That shit just
Yeah.
actually hit 6K views like
I don't give
organically.
a badoodle bop. Like
Wow, your nickname got us the most views on the podcast
I
on
don't-
IG.
That's crazy.
Yeah, sure. Yo,
Why did I be gonorrhea girl? I could have got anything else.
not gonorrhea girl. Oh yeah, that was the gonorrhea girl. And then that's a full circle for real because we really talked about that in the beginning, right? That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's how we do, guys. We
That
bring
STD
things
is
full
never gonna
circle to
leave
get
you.
to
I'm gonna get one of these niggas back.
curable.
Not for her. That shit keep coming back.
The nickname isn't. It's curable.
Yeah, the nickname is
That's
the.
fucking
Is,
Like, why couldn't
It's a
you?
vibe.
I'm gonna just call you
STD.
Gigi.
Why couldn't you be gonorrhea and I could have been coochie juice? Because I got a coochie.
he
You don't.
answered.
You
He
didn't think
answered.
on your
I
feet?
answered. Nobody. You didn't answer, so we answered for you.
You didn't think on your feet. You
That's
gotta be
what
quick.
happens.
You gotta be
Said
quick
I'm
with
the
it.
only one with
Exactly.
actual coochie juice. Why I gonna do that?
Hey, Rahh wanted blue balls on his mouth. Like,
Nah,
That's crazy. That's crazy. That nigga just came for you like that's supposed to be a love count.
You got you, double DT.
All right, that was great, guys. Again, y'all did great holding down the music segment without me. I took a little nap. I actually played 2 games of chess and one back to back. I destroyed him the first game. He wanted a rematch, and I was like, all right, bet. And then I was like, all right, I'm bored now. And I'm like,
go
what
back
these
to
niggas
these
talking about?
guys.
I was like,
he's
fuck,
I gotta get back.
they're on Rich Homie Quan. I don't feel like going in right now. Once I was like, all right, he's about to conclude. All right, let me
Let me introduce
Yeah.
the relationships and just next time you'll just sit down and we just start keep the conversation.
Y'all did good. Seriously though, probably next month I'm probably gonna be absent, and then you guys can hold it down. We'll just y'all. I think y'all can do it. Rad, you feel me? I want you guys to know when I'm here, you feel me? I'll do the transition, but when I'm not here, Rad takes music. Thalia, you're going to start taking trendy news.
That's okay.
And Rahh, you're going to start leading the relationships. All right. So when I'm not here, y'all don't gotta fight for whatever. That's how it's gonna be. Just let Rad keep you guys on pace with the timing. That's it. Y'all got this.
He never
I'll
misses
just
with
knock
that.
them all out. I got it. I'll just knock them out. I got it.
Damn, bro. No, I
Lead
want
it
them to feel like.
This nigga said, I want to be the second captain. I'm number
When
2.
when I've been here since day one, y'all.
He said, make me number 2. I
makes hard
deserve
for
it.
y'all.
Let them, bro.
He was number 1.
It's okay. You're gonna be good.
We're all here. We love it.
It's okay.
I ain't scared
Bro,
of
I don't
him.
want to leave because of him, bro. I feel like your head gonna get gassy, but y'all did such a great job. I want to do that more often. Oh my god, this is my opportunity. Ape's not here. Let me fuck around and walk on these 2 niggas.
Nigga said, all right, guys,
had
so
a great-
welcome to the Rad and
I love how he's gonna look back at the music and see how fluid and like conversive it was. Like we had a great time. No one stepped on anyone. So
definitely did.
we laughed at we did great. All
It
right,
was cute.
Again,
I'm
so-
just saying, it just
It
needed
was
more
cute. It was
spice.
cute.
Exactly.
It's
You're the one that's saying about spice. None of us did that.
You
Not
niggas-
I
well
would never do
delegated.
that.
It was
Yeah.
cute.
it was cute. Like it was. I
It
liked
was
it.
cute.
I'm not saying you did bad at all.
He
I
said
literally
y'all
said
had it or
next
whatever.
month I'm not gonna. If it wasn't cute, I would have been like, nigga, I'm never missing a part. I
this
said next
episode was
month,
cute.
I'm out.
Nigga
You
gave
feel
us
me?
a backhanded compliment.
How I gave you a backhanded comment? I said you guys
It was cute.
check the tweet, nigga.
That's
That was
low key
well
a
delegated.
show.
Tweet.
Hey,
Check
I'm
the
looking.
tweet.
I'm looking.
Check
Like,
the tweet.
That none of us were even actually tagged in.
I don't have all of y'all on Twitter.
y'all niggas don't use that.
I didn't even know you had Twitter until you said something about tweeting.
See, I told you I didn't have all. What you said, buddy?
What's Twitter?
You feel me? What's Twitter?
What, X now?
Nah, it's Twitter.
He said,
No, for real.
Yeah.
But let's.
What is your thing?
Hold on, bro. I want you
water.
guys to. Oh man, I don't know what's going on. You gotta check. This shit is acting up.
check what?
The Twitter for the tweet. I'm sorry.
Oh.
But yo, seriously though, all jokes aside, y'all really did good. Excellent job. You guys got it. I truly believe that the Jungle Squad cast can do so much better without me. I'm starting to understand I am the cancer. So you guys will have that
am the
opportunity.
cancer.
You the sasson, bro.
Huh?
You the sasson.
Same difference, right? It's literally under the same synonym in the you literally die from salt, right? So heart disease and shit, right? So since I'm the
Heart disease.
cancer,
It's the
ladies and
same
gentlemen, right? This is the Jungle Squad cast, all right? 85 was such a fun time, right?
Big A5, man.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Big Dog T, aka Gonorrhea Girl, aka
No.
Big Double DT, aka Thalia. Shout out to Mr. Parad Banks, aka Preacher Banks,
dig, you
aka
dig.
Just Stay Capping. You
Don't
feel
forget to
me?
stamp that.
Shout out to Mr. Rad. You feel me?
We're working on
The
nicknames.
guy. the cool Mr. Calmness, the easy transition, the
let's
one who
wrap this
keeps the
up.
paces, the Mr. Wrap It Up. You
Mr.
feel
Wrap
me? This
It
man
Up.
will never have a
Speaking
child.
of that,
You feel me?
Let me wrap it up. Let me get back on my job.
You feel me?
about to hit 2:30.
Rad be doing the same shit when he's having sex too. He's like, let me hurry this shit up.
Wild inappropriate.
The cuff couch.
Thank you, bro.
Congratulations. You made it another week. This is the Jungle Squadcast. We here. We there. And now we out of here, ladies
You
and gentlemen.
did.
We out.
The Cancer, aka the Spice, aka the Sasson is out.
Stamp that.